time it's Sir Sturdy, aka Sir, do you want to build a snowman sturdy? James, worst damn gamer ever, aka Chris P. I'm very disappointed in these two guys' names.
I was gonna go with blue balls or something, but no one would thought of something. They're like they don't mention that in there. Even though it's Disney, they have some secret jokes in there if you fucking pay
They have a
attention.
lot of shit in there, which we'll get into that. We will get into that. But before we get into that, I know he's not watching us yet, but maybe he'll look back and watch this episode. I just want to give a happy birthday shout out to our co-host.
Yeah,
Asian
happy birthday,
Crackers. That's why he's not here. He's getting drunk,
drinking a lot of IPAs.
a lot of IPAs, and he's playing with his nipples. That's all he did for his birthday. Got drunk and played with his nipples all day.
Flick away and pinch away, buddy. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there you go. Flick away and pinch away. Oh, shit, that was fun.
Wow. Okay, so Val lives with him?
Huh?
Go ahead. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. This microphone's picking up everything, including the neck. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, because I was thinking so Val lived with him. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm like,
you talking? What movie? Val needs a movie.
Yeah.
Wrong.
All right, you good now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
You. Yep.
That was funny, though.
Can talk real quick?
I hear it really, really low.
Hello, Danae. Hola.
Hello.
Everybody says hello. All right, back to the podcast.
So, yeah, like we said, Chris, seriously, man, happy birthday. Enjoy. Gentlemen, before we get started, how are you guys doing and what are you drinking?
I'm eating right now. I'm having some pizza and water.
Okay. James?
My day was fine. Did some overtime, but normal stuff. Nice, relaxing day. And I am drinking flavored water because I have a niece sleeping over, and I don't want to drink.
That's pretty.
So I'm being nice.
I'm going to tell you what really happened.
Responsible.
James went to go grab a drink, and his wife was like, "Motherfucker, you better put that shit down before I beat you, boy." Put it back in the fridge. He was like, "I was just moving it to get the flavored water." Relax.
Yeah, I know. No, I could have. Honestly, I could have, but my brain, because my mom used to do daycare, so I was always little kids, and it's burnt in my brain what not to do, you shouldn't do. Yeah, responsible.
Responsible, not responsible people.
Yeah, especially when it's someone else's kid. If it's your own kid, you don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Daddy's getting trashed. Go to bed.
Oh shit. So I guess I'm the only one drinking tonight. I'm doing great though. So what did I do today? I worked. Went to my pop's house. Washed the Trans Am, rinsed the Camaro off, rinsed my truck off. Chris, I hit you up earlier because I was like, yo, we were putting the motor in the Camaro. I was going to see if you can come give us a hand with it. And I know you were free. You would have, because I know you like doing that type of shit too.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was me, my brother, and my father. We just helped him set it in there, push the car back in the garage. It's not even like bolted down on the motor mounts or nothing. Just kind of set it in there for now because he wants to do more shit anyway.
Gotcha.
But he can at least do stuff now that it's like in there.
That's what's up. That's good.
That's good.
Turn that key, man. Hear it and hit the gas pedal.
That's gonna be a while. His goal is to get the motor, transmission set up, get all the lines and everything set up. He was like, I don't care if it runs this year, cool. If it doesn't run, that's not his goal. Is just to get everything hooked up, and then. But I know how my father is. He'll have that car running before this year is over.
Yeah.
Just because he's the type of person who he can't sit still for 5 minutes, especially if it's nice out. And he's, feeling good. Car is out there, especially now. Like I told him, I was like, Dad, I said, if you don't do anything with it by next Saturday, when I get out of work Saturday, I'll come over and give you a hand. But right after, I was like, but knowing you, I was like, I know exactly how you are. I was like, if it's nice next week, open those garage doors up and he's going to be in there. He's going to be in there just messing around. And I got this motor in the car.
I don't blame him, man.
A couple months later, this car is running now. I thought you didn't care if it was running. But so got to do a little bit of that, and then just came home and chilled.
Nice.
And I am drinking 3 Olives vodka, grape, not a sponsor, but can be, mixed with the Skittles flavored mixer thingies, grape,
Okay.
Not a sponsor, but can be as well.
Word.
It's fucking delicious. It tastes just like a grape Skittle.
I never had what'd you say, 3 Olive vodka?
Mm-hmm.
I never had that brand.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty smooth. But let me we're gonna disappear for a few seconds, and I'm just gonna show you guys what we are reviewing tonight. Time for another episode of Popcorn and Pints. Tonight we are doing Camp Nowhere and Frozen. By the way, Jalen, Elsa is not a bitch. Yeah.
So I didn't know Camp Nowhere was Disney.
You said you didn't know it was Disney?
Nope. So the connection, it landed on 2 Disney movies.
Yep.
That's too easy. That's too easy of a connection. I mean, it's a good one.
No, I'm just saying because people are going to think this was set up. Like our wheels random. It landed on 2 fucking Disney movies. Yeah. That was weird to me.
Someone's laughing already. It's my stepdaughter, Christina. Christina, if you hit that, if it is you or whoever it is, that top link, it says something about you want your stuff to show up on Restream or allow Restream to your Facebook, then your picture and your name will show up. I'm a little high right now.
People are probably looking like these grown ass men are actually going to review some Disney movies.
Yes.
But you know why we do it? 1, we all love movies. That's 1. 2, we grew up on Disney. That's 2. 3, the wheel picked it, which should be 1.
But. And that was the picks from the significant others.
It was Divinity. We cannot neglect Divinity. We have to pay attention to it.
We got to do it.
But you know what's crazy is like when it hit Frozen last week, and I was like, "Fuck!" All week I was like, "Fuck!" And then I watched it Friday, and I was like, "Wow, this really isn't that bad."
Disney, you can watch any Disney movie. Really, you sit there, you're like, you don't want to, but when you do, you're like, okay, they kind of know what they're doing for this animated shit, so you can't hate.
I was freaking debating with my stepdaughter earlier, Christina earlier about why I don't like Elsa's parents.
Oh, yeah, true.
And why it's their fault.
It is their fault. You're right.
And like it was back and forth, and she's the one.
We'll talk about it. I know you're going with this.
She's the one who told me that was based in the 1800s. But so of course they believed in witchcraft and all that silly shit back then. And there was no niggas in this movie, so you make us.
Dude, no, they're up in a country. The dude's name is Christoph, and he named his Rantler that he talks for. He has some mental problems. Sven or something like that.
Sven,
yeah. So they're probably. We'll call it like Iceland or something.
I was gonna say this is like Iceland or like hiking area. You know what I mean? You ain't seeing none of that.
But anyways, what I was getting at is I blame the parents because, when they have the accident in the beginning, when the girls are playing and Elsa accidentally shoots the ice and hits her sister in the head instead of like landing under her feet, they pretty much locked her away.
Because she can't control her powers.
But they didn't, I guess, so that boat trip that the parents took, I thought they was going on vacation, but I was told that they're going to get some trolls or talk to some trolls to help their daughter.
Not the trolls. They got an answer from the trolls where to go. And if you watch part 2, they explain that whole area. By the way, yes, I've seen part 2. I've seen this movie like 5 times.
Shit, I'm gonna have to watch part 2. Maybe I'll watch
there. During the week. I don't know if you want me to tell you now the conspiracy theory because you're talking about the parents.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so there's a thing. So these whole bunch of Disney fans and people try to break down all the movies, try to connect them. So listen, this one is wild because it kind of makes sense. So they're going to go try to save Elsa to see if they can control her powers or get rid of her, find out what this shit's going on. So when they left, they die with waves and their boat crashes. So here's the connection, conspiracy theory. It's Tarzan's parents. She was pregnant. She had the baby on the boat because they were gone for a while. The boat crashed. Tarzan lands on the island. They all did survive. Then that leopard killed the parents. Then the gorillas took the baby and raised as Tarzan.
Huh.
So you're like that little bit, like, okay, they died in the ocean. It makes sense because Tarzan starts as a shipwreck on an island.
Holy shit.
Right? Interesting shit, right?
I'm really locked in, guys. That shit hits good, yo.
Yo, that one makes, when I seen that, I was like,
that shit hits.
That's fucked up. That makes sense. You know? But
interesting.
Of course,
very interesting.
Even though Tarzan came out way before this. But that's what I'm saying. Like, did they pull from that? Because when they're thinking of a new story to put as a movie, and they're like, oh, you think so? That one person in the background is like, yo, this got to be a puzzle, man. Let's connect them. That's Tarzan's parents. She was pregnant, but no one knew she was pregnant. And they're out to sea for a while.
I'm just going to debunk it just based on timeline.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because they did time skip. Like, how many years? Because they grew up some when the parents were still gone. Then they found out the parents died, but they're like, what? Older.
15, 17.
I was going to say somewhere in their late teens.
So she could have been just pregnant, started pregnancy, went on the boat, been gone for more than a year, had the baby on the boat.
But Tarzan happened in like 1920.
Oh, good point. Oh, I see what you're saying. The actual year had been placed.
Late 1800s, early 19. It's possible they can be connected somehow.
Well, I'm just saying, it's someone who's wild sitting at their computer and making up stuff, trying to
connect movies. Get it.
Yeah, but that's what I heard. I heard that like a couple years ago or some shit.
That did have me thinking, though.
It made you think where you had to think of an actual timeline when the movie.
I'm like, damn, yo, those puzzle pieces, they actually kind of click and connect. Hold on a second. Then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wait, the hunter dude, the get up, the rifles, like.
Yeah, those muskets.
No, this is magic, not gun and like go hunting and get lions. Yeah, no, that happened in like the 20s, 30s.
True.
It was cars when they got back to the city and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah, yo, like I really enjoyed this fucking movie, and I'm a little disappointed that I did. But at the same time, I love cartoon shit. Like I love cartoons.
Still. Yeah, animation. Yeah, animation.
And I love Disney still, especially the old school thing. Nothing's better than the Lion King, but that's for another day. And I'm talking about the original Lion King, not that fucking live action shit. I didn't watch it, and I refuse to, unless it ends up on a fucking wheel. That's the only way I'm gonna watch it, because you don't have to redo Lion King, people. I know this isn't a Lion King podcast, but it's my favorite Disney movie. I'll say that and White Fang. Anyway, let's just go. Let's go. Let's get back to Frozen, Aaron. Get back to the topic. Get back to the topic. This movie was funny.
No, it had some fun.
It was.
It was funny. Like there was some of that adult humor in there where I remember laughing at those parts as kids, but you're only laughing because other people are laughing. So it's like, this is just like, to laugh because everybody else is laughing or giggling or whatever. So to laugh at those spots, but you don't know what is funny about that spot. And watching these movies as an adult, you're just like, wow, they went to. They really fucking there with that. Really, real slight, but they.
Yo, you think this is bad? You got to watch the shows on Disney.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to get sued by Disney for talking shit about them.
Nah, fuck that.
But I don't mind Disney. Don't get me wrong. I like the movies. I can watch them. Do I hunt them down? Am I a super fan like some people? No. If I watch it because a niece or a nephew is watching it, I can sit there. I'm not sitting there tortured like, oh God, what? I can actually go along with it and watch it. Yeah, the singing, it's a little annoying sometimes, but the storyline and the like the animation of it is good. It's like top notch. It's Disney. They're going to pay like top notch for the animations.
Which, fun fact, shout out to my brother John. My sister-in-law, his wife, worked on this film.
Wow. Really?
And like a bunch of other, I would have to find the link that he sent me, but like a bunch of other, like she worked on Aquaman. I believe it was like the lighting and stuff. I forgot what exactly.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking awesome. So I wanted to mention that. I'll see if I can find a link real quick.
What's going on with my
let's talk about the characters really quick. So my homegirl Kristen Bell was Anna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of hers. I like that that sitcom, The Good Place.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Then I didn't know Olaf's voice was Josh Gad.
Yep.
Have you seen? Yeah. Who else is familiar in here? Oh, the one chick who's Elsa who sings, and Dina Menzel. Everybody talked about. This movie came out. That Let It Go song was like on the top records for fucking ever.
It was like 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's singing it. I mean, I even made it like a like 2-verse parody of it. Like mine was Let It Grow, Let It Grow. Then it just goes dirty. That's all I can say. Then it just gets wild. I don't remember all the lyrics just because it's been a while and I lost the page. But it was only like 2 verses, like it's the chorus basically. I had a whole Let It Grow, and it just went wild.
She worked on all these right here.
Nice. Men in Black
shit.
3, Happy Feet 1 and 2,
Wreck-It
Green
Ralph.
Lantern. Ooh, Clone Wars. And dude, Legend of Guardians is a great freaking movie. Not many people enjoy that thing.
I didn't see that. I think I seen it. Oh, her worst one. She should have never done Green Lantern.
Hey,
No one should have done Green Lantern.
Hey, it's a paycheck, right?
Look at this. I have it muted just to be safe.
Oh, it's copyright. You can show this shit. You know how they are. That's
why it's not playing out loud.
What's this? Video game, or is it a show?
That's a
project
show. Movie.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna play a little bit of it, though. I'm not gonna go too far. But you guys can see the link right there. I'll throw it in the comments.
Is this Disney?
I believe so.
Don't you notice the little girl? They make the same look all the time. That little girl looked like the same from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like Boo.
Yeah.
All right. Threw the link in the comments, people. Go check that out.
Nice.
But
let's start with Frozen.
All right.
So, Aaron, before we came on, you mentioned how you were talking to your was it niece or
daughter,
stepdaughter?
Yeah.
About whose fault the parents are assholes.
Yeah.
Because they basically shut her up. The thing is, this is the part that really fucked it up for them. When they went to visit the trolls, the rock trolls, and they said it feeds off your emotion, like it tells you your powers grow with your emotions. Don't never be afraid. They scared the shit out of her and telling her not to be afraid. So when she's afraid of hurting her sister and everything, the emotions
that goes crazy.
Building, and her powers went crazy. And she didn't realize it was what she was feeling inside, like loneliness and don't want to hurt anybody.
And that's why I blame those motherfuckers.
It was their fault. If they just let it go, they went up to her and go, "Oh, it's okay. Let's go to a doctor. Accidents happen. You hit your sister, no big deal." But they panicked, put gloves on her, get her away so she don't hurt no one else. No, damn, man.
In their defense, and this is because of what my stepdaughter was telling me earlier, was it was the 1800s, so they believed in witchcraft back then. So it's like, if the parents tried to do something and this got out, they may have taken her daughter and killed her daughter.
That's true. That's why they didn't want no one in to see her powers. And
the gates were always locked. But the problem with that is, like you were saying, she's scared, she's lonely, feels abandoned because you have her pretty much locked off, away from the person who cares about her the most, which is her younger sister Anna. And like, it was just that's what fucked her up. Instead of them being there, just kind of walking her through as best they can as a parent, walking them through it, walking her through it, kind of just like, hey, this is okay. Try to be happy, try to find some help. I know that they took the ship, but they're the king and queen. They have enough money to send a troop to go fucking over there and find somebody to bring them back. They don't have to tell the troop why they're just listen. I need fucking Sir Billy and Madam Jet because they're the smartest people over there. I need these two motherfuckers.
You go for me.
Go get them.
Listen,
Yeah,
you know they had to do it. Disney loves killing off parents. They have a thing against parents.
That's my other thing with Disney. It's like, what is up with so much fucking death? And I was thinking about this earlier too. Right? I'm like, what's funny is like, say, because you see it on TV shows and you see it on cartoons and shit in movies, especially back like in the 90s, let's say. Say if a kid has a pet and the pet dies, the parents always like, okay, the pet ran away.
Yeah.
Or just, they never tell them the truth. And it's like the same in real life to an extent with little kids. But it's like, you'll like to watch a Disney movie and see everybody that they would care about die, but you won't tell them the truth about their goldfish.
Yeah, Disney has a thing. Disney has a thing where they think, okay, we got to build this character how they are, so we got to think of the worst tragedy ever to make them go this way, and it's always killing off a parent.
Yeah,
Bambi's mom, Lion King's father, every parent dies.
His name is Simba.
And everything. I think the only parent that don't die is Little Mermaid. King Triton don't die, but he gets turned into one of those.
Something happens to him though, doesn't
He
it?
turns into one of those
in
seaweed
part 2 or
things.
part 3, something happens to him.
How many did they make?
Hey, there's
Like
a part
fucking
2.
17. No, I'm pretty sure there's 3 of them.
She has one where she has a daughter, Melody, or something.
Some shit.
It's sad. I know this. Listen, that's what I'm saying, people. I do watch Disney movies, not by choice.
By himself, by choice.
I don't hate them. It's just I don't go look. I can't sit there and go, I want to watch a movie. Let's put on Disney. And that's not happening to me. It's not.
If I'm scrolling through and I'm bored and I find something, I'll hit it. Like the other day, I ended up adding Recess, the movie, to the list to watch. I didn't jump right to it, but you know what I mean? I'll watch it.
I didn't see Recess in forever. I didn't even know they had a movie.
What, bro? Come on.
I kind of want to watch the Recess movie, man.
Damn.
Miss Finster, Miss Finster.
I did not know they had a movie, honestly. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
buddy.
I know the Wild Thornberries and all that shit had movies.
Rugrats.
Movies. They have Reptar.
Fairly Odd Parents. SpongeBob. SpongeBob actually has a box set now.
Of movies?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Okay, for one. The one you said before that was horrible.
Odd Parents?
Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. I didn't.
With the Drake Bell, who's in trouble right now for pedophile shit. Not little kids, but it was like a teenage girl when he was on tour or something.
Hey, he was still wrong. We don't stay.
He was still wrong. I know, because when you say like pedophile, you're thinking like little kids, automatically like young. But yeah, he's allegedly in trouble. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But anyway, all those movies, man.
Jail time.
Like I don't mind Disney movies. Like I said, I seen part 2. I seen the side one. Olaf, my wife loves Frozen. She was at the door a couple minutes ago where her Olaf thing that sings, she trying to hand it to me so I could put it on camera. I was like, no, take it. I was going like this. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, I don't have nowhere to put it. I'm not gonna hold it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Just turn it on for a second, let it do its little dance, and give it right back to her. That's all. James. You got it.
Yeah, no, she loves it. She got the Legos.
You got to bring that, James. Olaf wants to dance for us. He wants to dance for a crowd.
So there's Frozen Part 2, and I think that Olaf has his own movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. It kind of reminds me, his character kind of reminds me of Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, they all have the little sidekick. It's always like a magical character.
I will say this. I do think Donkey was a more entertaining character. Not that Olaf was bad.
For one, it was Eddie Murphy.
Right.
And they had to put Eddie Murphy jokes in there.
Very fucking true.
And by the way, real quick note, Shrek is fucked up too.
Yes.
One, I don't know if you guys noticed. I seen this on a TikTok clip. So when they're all around getting arrested, where the guards took over the magical forest and they're all lining up all the magical things, there was the 3 bears, right? So at the end, when they were all free, the father bear and the son were eating, sitting there. They're like, "Where's the mother?" If you watch Shrek, when you're into the castle in that king's room, the mother is a rug on the floor.
Doesn't it have like her little pink bow on?
Yeah. I see now. I said, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, there's tons of
so
weird Easter eggs in there.
People, man, I don't know. And this shit's for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially Disney. Like some TV shows, this shit is for kids, young kids. They're having like sex. I mean, not sex like sayings, like deep, like perverted. Like
Yeah.
sex.
But
I'm like, yeah, man.
they don't
Beating up their fathers, teaching kids to have attitude and punching their father in the head and stuff. I'm like, geez, like what the fuck are these kids watching these days?
What they want us to.
we all
Anyways, back to
though.
I went into a rant of other movies, but anyways, Frozen.
Nah, you're good.
We all grew up watching it though, so you know, it's.
And you know, it's always the one with the magic powers is a female. You want to know why?
Uh-oh. He's gonna say something crazy.
Because they can give birth in real life and we can't. So it's magical.
No, there's the reason. Like for Elsa, that couldn't be a brother had that power. If you could make ice and magical powers like that, you know damn well you're going to turn your piss into an ice stream.
Oh, that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
You're gonna pee and see how far you go and freeze it, so you can
start chucking frozen poop at people.
Hell yeah.
See, guys would be too immature. We'd be thinking the stupidest shit messing with that ice power.
But you guys have all this power. You can do so much good for this world. You guys are making dick sickles.
Hey, I was gonna say nothing. She was alone in that castle. You know she had a collection.
Oh my god!
I'll be selling my own line of ices. You know what I'm saying? Get my own little cart.
Oh, you need me to cool that drink off, like from fucking X-Men?
You got $1?
Oh, yeah.
Greens beer.
Yeah.
You got $1?
Mm-hmm.
Stick your finger in it. They don't want it no more. Get the $1 and the drink.
Guess what, kids? You're gonna get a snow day tomorrow. It's summer. Don't worry, I got this.
I got this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because we all need to stay home tomorrow.
Word up.
My boss is being stupid. I'll teach him.
Mm-hmm.
I love these stupid movies, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The magical shit.
This
ice power is dope, though.
I'll say this. I feel like before we even give our ratings for Frozen, our early rating, I feel like these two movies were probably the best two we did together in one episode and a few episodes that we all are good, that we all had at least a good time with.
Yeah.
What was the one with Stanley Harvard and the other one we all had a decent time with too?
That was a couple weeks ago, though.
Yeah.
Thank
God.
I forgot the other movie I was with.
I looked over at Willie the other day while we were fucking preparing for the other one. I looked at him. I was like, bro, I am getting so tired of watching bad movies.
I'm not. Because you know why I'm not? Because it makes me appreciate the good ones that much more.
They make me angry.
I can.
They make me angry.
By the way, speaking of movies, before we give our early ratings, Jalen, I want to tell you this: Elsa is not a bitch. You were wrong, homeboy. You're absolutely wrong, man. I got love for you, but you can't be calling out my girl Elsa like that for no reason. I need a valid reason why. Elsa was just, doing what she felt. Doing what she felt was right.
Yeah, no, she didn't do nothing bitchy. She was so afraid of hurting people that she ran away. That when people came and she don't realize, telling them, like yelling, get out and everything, get away from me, her powers are launching at them.
Because she didn't know what her powers can do.
Yeah, exactly. She was just trying to say, leave me alone, let me be alone by myself so I don't hurt nobody. Exactly. So she was just going some shit, man.
Yep.
Going through shit, man. Shit.
Imagine the Havoc released when it's that time of the month.
I was gonna say this is if you put it into real terms for like people to relate to, and the reason they make stuff like this, it's for kids to learn about life situations. Yeah. This is transitioning. This is puberty, not knowing what's going on, and then realizing, okay, I'm normal. I'm okay. I'm the way I'm supposed to be. Type deal. You know what I mean?
I might not be freezing the whole city with ice, but
right.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
No, yeah, they put shit in there. Disney's known for that too. They put like little life lessons in there.
Yeah, just like the deaf thing, they do that a lot too. I think that's so that kids can get accustomed to the idea of people existing and then things happening where they no longer do, or life takes course, like Up, where natural occurrences happen and people die. Fatality and mortality, it's something we fucking hate, but we gotta deal with it and make terms with it. So
I mean, fucking with the best Disney movie, Lion King, with the betrayal. Mm-hmm. Family betrayal at that.
Yep. You know, racism with Pocahontas and Little Mermaid. Think about it. Somebody's from the sea, somebody's from the land. They hate each other, and then the two people that love each other. It's Romeo and Juliet, but it's also division of bias from two different worlds. Not
like
just,
West Side Story.
Right. Not well, it's a little bit different than West Side Story to Romeo and Juliet. It's not money and class based.
Yeah.
It's literally physical organism based.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we need to just love each other no matter what it is, whether you're a dog, an animal, a fish from the sea, or a fucking
but technically that movie's about bestiality, just like Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my god!
Hang on, before Beauty and the Beast, which by the way is a great movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to watch that again. I need to just go through Disney Channel and watch a bunch of Disney movies. Anyway,
you know she got some beast mode before he turned human. She got that bison dick.
She was like, turn into the beast.
Minotaur.
I think you take your wedding ring off, you turn into the beast.
Making the fucking candle watch because they need lighting for romantic stuff in there. He's sitting there like, God damn it.
You sure you want this? Yes, turn into the beast. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
but, no, what I was gonna say is with racism, right, or even with colorism. Lion King, was it colorism the way that Scar was acting? Because wasn't he like the darkest lion? All jokes aside, because you know how in the Hispanic culture and in the Black culture that there couldn't be colorism between.
They made the evil Uncle Lion the black guy, so he's bad.
Yeah, the other ones were all golden brown and light skinned.
Okay, definitely the
So it's pretty much like you, Henry, and Ibrahim, and then me. I'd be Scar. You niggas are the freaking light skins brushing your hair all damn day.
The hyenas were definitely
those are Mexicans.
No, they're not, because Wanda Sykes plays one.
Yo, just for nothing, just so I can blow all of your minds. Everybody was fucking African in that movie. It takes place in Africa. That's where lions are.
That is true. Good point. Good point.
Boom!
Movie. That is such an amazing fucking film.
It is. It's great.
It's the best. That's my favorite Disney movie by far of all time.
Out of all the movies, what has the best like catch songs that you remember?
Lion King.
It's tough between Lion King and Toy Story for me, man.
I think the thing is Toy Story. It's like it's more recent. It's like
you got
they're within a year or two of each other. I think one was 94, 95, and one was like 96, 97.
You got a friend in me is Toy Stories. Yeah, like your best one, right?
Yeah.
We already know this "Let It Go" song tops the charts out of all the damn songs. That made real radio and shit.
Lion King, what would it be? Hakuna Matata.
Yeah,
that's the most popular. See, that's not the best song I like though.
Or the Circle of Life, the Elton John shit. Circle of Life.
That wasn't mine either. I like the I Can't Wait to Be King. That song was catchy.
That was dope.
That song was catchy as fuck.
Oh man, I gotta watch that again, man.
You know what's funny? Think of that song and think of the Emperor's New Groove. They used the same fucking song and same fucking melody in that shit.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I'm the king, so enemies beware. Yeah, I still know that shit. It's my shit.
Yeah, if you think back, like I said, I've seen most of the movies somehow, and each movie I can have one song that pops out and sticks to me. It might not even be the number one soundtrack, the score they wanted on the movie.
Yeah,
you know what I enjoy about when I'll go with movies of any genre and video games of any genre is when they put certain songs in there, especially if it's a genre you normally wouldn't listen to. And you're just like, yo, this is a fucking dope ass. Like, if you're just listening, you could be listening to it for two things, right? You're either listening to it for the beat, the melody, and all that good stuff, or you're listening to it and you're listening to the actual words, and you're just like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. And then you mix them together, and you're just like, holy shit, whoa. Mm-hmm. That's the beautiful thing about it. Like, again, I just can't wait to be king. When them drums hit,
it's catchy as shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the song that pops out of my head. Like when I think of the Lion King, they're like, think of a song. It's like boom.
Killed that when he was singing it because it was Jason Weaver and Jonathan Taylor Thomas singing it. Give that man his credit.
There you go.
And do you know what he did? Because I'd seen something on a documentary really quick. His mother, instead of taking whatever the money was they were offering, say it was like $100,000 or $1 million, they took the royalties instead for the movie and just fucking still making money off of it.
Oh, bank it. That's the smartest way
Nice.
to do it. If you know a movie's gonna be bank, you have to take that deal, man.
And Lion King
You
is
never know.
but Lion King is one of those ones. I'm not just saying because it's my favorite. I could be just saying. I'll even say Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, like any of those ones that came out when we were kids. If they came out on Blu-ray like today or 4K today, people would rush out and buy them. Not
That's
for the
I'm sure they already have them.
That's why they do the whole vote bullshit where they take them away and then every so often a special edition comes out every 10 years, 15 years or
A
whatever.
25th
And
year
I'll say
anniversary
this,
edition.
when you buy a movie in 4K, maybe even Blu-ray, I'll definitely say 4K. I'm just saying Disney movies, you're not buying that for your kids.
No, hell no.
You're not. Now, can they watch it with you when you're watching it? Yes, of course.
Nope.
Can they put it in the PlayStation or whatever type of Blu-ray or 4K device you have? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
My little 3-year-old nephew can.
That as soon as them little niggas get a job, just in case you fuck it up, you gotta pay for it. Tell my dad, I don't give a shit, nigga. I told you not to touch that shit. But nah, yeah. So shout out to Jason Weaver. You killed that song. Those
Bro,
songs.
Aladdin, Arabian Night, and the Genie song. Like, bro, like it's so there, and that's the thing. So
Fucking Mermaid.
Yeah. Disney and all of their shit, like their imagery and all that, their vibrancy, the way they just know how to get the cutting room floor done and get what they want to get people hooked and get them to buy tickets and then buy the shit after it releases. So movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, movies like this, movies like, you know, that have high value, Up and Toy Story, when they came out on Blu-ray and shit, yo, I was scooping them. Why? Because you hear them any better. Like, it's a whole different experience from what we were used to on a VHS to now appreciate it as an adult, get those hidden tones, watch all those little Easter eggs that are there hidden in places, and then be like, fuck, you know, I never really realized that as a kid watching this movie. That, third.
I have a really good question to ask both of you gentlemen, and I'll answer this myself. And anybody, if that's watching, if you're still watching, this question goes out for you as well. Oh, and by the way, really quick, go watch Thursday's episode of Horror Research 30. I believe we reviewed The Omen.
Mm-hmm. Both the old one and the remake.
Yes, the old one, the remake and the old one. I'm saying go watch that episode because I said something about a pretty cool giveaway. It's a random giveaway, but it's real easy to enter. Really easy to enter. And from here on out on Horror Research 30, the giveaway contest thing will be on Thursday, and I will announce the winner on Tuesday. We'll figure out a way to announce the winner on Tuesdays. So Thursday is the actual contest. I was going to do Thursday to Thursday to give people a full week. I'm thinking about that still. But right now it's Thursday to Tuesday. I guess it's just to make Tuesday a little bit more exciting, just so it's like, oh, who won? And Thursday's like, this is how you can enter. So yeah, Tuesdays, who is going to tell you who won? Yeah, got it.
Perfect.
Anyway, people, like you were saying with Disney, with the tones, the way the way they tell the stories, how it's like really colorful and beautiful and very, very fucking vibrant. I love how the good thing about them telling the dark stories is it draws us in, because we're adults now. We're at that age to where it's like, oh shit, this is what's really going on in the movie. Yes, they're laughing, dancing, singing, he, all that other stuff. But yes, they're saying, you know, I want my life to change. But really, they are saying, if shit doesn't change, I'm going to kill myself or somebody else. Like, you get all that shit, that dark, weird, fucking crazy shit. As an adult, as a kid, you get the innocence. Oh, I'm scared, I'm sad, I'm cold, whatever. And then, you know, this happens, I'm happy, I'm great. When in actuality, it's like, once I pass this hump, whatever that hump is, drug addiction, so just something going on mentally. I don't even mean mental illness, just depression, anxiety, anything crazy that's going on. And you get over that hump. And they show you getting over that hump by, you know, because and then freaking somebody getting married or having a baby because they're already married. You know what I mean? It's something. It's always something beautiful like that. It's always marriage or a baby being born. But I feel like that's just kind of showing. They're showing it like that for the kids, but for the adult, they're showing it like they passed that hump. They got over that hump. They overcame. Simba, Lion King, courage, bravery, believing in himself, fighting for what he really believed in. Because he ran from his problems at first, grows up, Rafiki bops him on the head, his dad talks to him from heaven, which is a fucking beautiful thing. And then he goes back there, fucks Scar up, the hyenas eat him. and he pretty much takes over. And then you have Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and his daughter Kiara has a boyfriend named Kovu, which was a good movie as well. Not as good as the original, but it was really good. I need to see that one again too. Shit.
Lion King 1.5 is my second favorite.
So,
Lion King 1.5 is my second favorite.
I don't think I've ever watched that. I need to check it out.
It's just Timon and Pumbaa's adventure.
Yeah.
Has to be that's you and James. I don't mean any offense by that. It's all love. But James,
I'm trying to figure out which one's the small one, which one's Timon, because I'm brown. Wait, no, Pumbaa's red. I don't know.
Yeah,
right.
Timon. I think Timon. Well, no, you're light skinned, so you're just automatically Timon.
Whatever.
Are you guys okay with that? James,
sure, I'm good. I'm good.
This week you'll be Pumbaa. Next week I'll be Pumbaa.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit!
No, I seen that. That was funny. Timon and Pumbaa. Then they had a cartoon. They made a fucking anime series, Timon and Pumbaa.
I used to watch that a lot. I miss that shit. That's one thing I do miss well, I mean, we were kids then, so of course we were more into shit. Not even like little kids. I was probably like around 10 to 12 years old watching that. But what was cool about Disney then was like when they did a movie and the movie was like fucking epic, they would do like a little cartoon series, even if it was like 1 or 2 seasons, 3 seasons, or whatever the case may be. They would have a little cartoon series, and it might even be like Timon and Pumbaa were like the side characters, but they were very, very fucking popular and funny. And the little silly situations they got them with the cartoon, with the series. They did that a lot, but back then they did it. You know what I mean? I can't think of every single cartoon, but they did it a lot, even if it was like where where they were like mixed in one cartoon.
I'm shocked they didn't do one for. I know they did other movies, Olaf movie, but I was shocked they didn't do like a cartoon series of like Olaf.
I know I just saw something on Netflix. I don't know if it was a series or another movie.
I can even see a movie with Olaf, the deer, and Kristoff.
Well, they already did the Olaf movie. They're both in it because he goes around.
Like a no. I mean, like, sorry, a little series.
Oh, a little spin-off. Gotcha.
Yeah, like a little spin-off series, maybe like 12 episodes or something. 5 episodes. I don't know how many episodes. It doesn't matter. It would only be 1 season, though, not like a full, 5 season type of show thing. But I can see that.
The one little twist they did do in this movie, I thought was good because I thought it was going to be like that stupid, like every other Disney movie. You know how they said the thing about true love? And so she automatically like, I got to go kiss
the prince.
I love him. And then she goes, oh my God, Kristoff loves me. Then she thinks she's automatically in love. She goes, where's Kristoff? I got to go kiss him. So she's running to him, but the whole thing was just to act of love. Her most love was for her sister.
Yeah, and saying that though, James. So when, you know what I mean, when that part happens where she gets frozen to save her sister's life, and then or she turns frozen to save her sister's life because she was getting ready to be frozen because her heart was frozen.
Yep.
And the fucking dickhead over here, what's his Han? Fuck you.
Han, yeah.
He tries to kill off Elsa, and then his sword hits and breaks and something happens to him. I don't really remember. Fuck him.
The power dispersed and it like blew him like out of the screen.
That's
like a big force of power hit him.
So, like, yeah.
I'm remembering way too much details for this shit. Well, I guess watching it 5 times helps.
So she, you know what I mean? Like she saves her sister, and then the sisters save each other is what I'm getting at. Like,
oh, no, they do save each other, yeah. But I was just going with, like, you know how usually Snow White, Cinderella, the movies end by, oh my God, they need to kiss Prince Charming or something. Like the Wake Up Sleeping Beauty, a kiss. It's always a kiss. I like they did the spin where the true love that they're talking about. Because even like if it ended with Kristoff, it would have made sense. Because you'd be like, she found out that when she spent time, she really loves him. You're like, okay, normal, common Disney thing. But I like the spin they did where her main love that was going to save her is to show her love for her sister. She sacrificed herself so her sister wouldn't get hit with the sword. And that was the ultimate like gesture for love.
She had 2 loves though, because I mean she had her sister, of course, which she loves her. They both love each other to death, literally damn near. But Kristoff, because He did risk everything for her. He made sure she got to where she had to get. He made sure well, he tried his best to make sure she got home safe, but shit happened, of course. But once he knew that was his true love and he had to kiss her to save her, he turned around and went straight back.
Yeah, but the thing is, they made it is even if she kissed him, it wouldn't have saved her.
Probably not. But the way it ended was definitely better. The way it ended was definitely better than the typical kiss the prince, fucking perfect, then wedding like right after. It was way better than that. And shit, we still didn't rate this shit. We've been talking about this.
Oh yeah, we're talking about. Well, there's no more. There's no pre-rating no more. We're gonna go straight up like full blown. What you guys think of the movie?
Yeah. So what did you guys ratings? What fuck.
Damn, I can't even think of something for it.
How many rolling Olaf heads or no?
I'm gonna say carrots.
How many snowman butts?
How many butts would you give this movie, James?
I'm going to say, okay, for Disney, not for I'm rating like everything else I watch. So out of Disney movies, this is like I said, Disney goes all out. The animation, I like how the animation looks. It's like almost the level as like fucking animes. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking it's just they got top notch shit. Everything is like perfect. You know, everything.
Yeah.
The music, they always have that one score in there, like that "Let It Go" song that will fucking drill in your head.
Let it go. If you gotta pee, let it go.
And the thing with this, so there's another thing about going to the second movie. Like they always have that main song in it that you gotta drink. Like when "Let It Go" came out, because the shit like on top of the radio charts for 4 years. Were you thinking they're panicking? Like, how can we think of a song will beat this song?
They said after, like, I saw an interview with the blonde chick that you said from Good Place,
Kristen Bell.
Yeah, and she was saying how much when the first movie was done and it was released, when they were doing like the recording, the re-records and shit like that, like how stressed the sound team was still up to that point, like getting for the second movie, like near post-production, trying to still figure out what the hell are we gonna do, because there's no way we can top this song.
Yeah, there's no way we can beat this song. This song is like the song of Frozen. And it was wild. So because it's Disney, I say like it's how it is. I can watch Disney movies. I don't hate on them. Mm-hmm. I just don't hunt them down. Like some people love Disney so much, they like go to paid movie theaters. And I'm talking about adults. I know a couple of adults love Disney. Go to Disney. I never been to Disney. So it's like for what it is, I think it's like one of their top ones. So I'm going to give this I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give it an 8.
Ooh.
I didn't hate it. Like it didn't bother me. It's like nothing was. It was entertaining. Olaf was entertaining. There was action. The ice powers are dope. Which I was sitting there watching. I was like, if I had I was just thinking a whole bunch of shit what I would do if I had the ice powers. So that caught me. I was like, oh, that'd be so dope. She made a giant castle. Which shit, I'm like, damn, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll give it an 8 snow butts.
That's what's up. That's what's up. May I, sir?
Go, sir. Go ahead.
So I'm pretty much right there with James. I give it an 8 as well. I give it an 8 all around, pretty much. You can't deny like something special about Disney animation and like DreamWorks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's super clean. They got it down packed. They got it right. They took their time. Like it took them like 10 or 12 years or something like that to work on like Toy Story and get it right. And now we're looking at 20, 25 years after that. So they know what the hell they're doing. They've got this down to equations and formulas. You cannot complain watching a Disney movie. I can't even think to my head about a Disney movie that I'm like, yo, it's probably under maybe a 5 or 6. And that's probably the worst movie they probably could produce. You know what I mean?
And that's animated only. I can hate on a lot of non-animated.
Yeah, no. Like the National Treasure or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite live action series of all time.
Just what they did with the boats, the details. it was awesome. Yeah.
You know, watching that in Blu-ray, looking at the costumes, like going back to that time, being a pirate on a ship and going and listening like with the voyage of like, you know, Orlando Bloom's character and Keira Knightley's character, you know what I mean? Like how she's the wholesome, you know, governor's daughter who becomes a pirate to rule the fucking seas. Like I love that movie. Disney does it every time, and this is definitely one of those movies that I have yet to see, honestly, physically on disc here, like on my TV, 4K going. I've only seen it streaming. So even if it does stream at 1080, it looks good, but it still loses some fidelity. You stream it at 4K, it still loses some fidelity. So I'm definitely gonna get this on Blu-ray and or 4K HD and throw this shit in and fucking watch this thing again so that I can really experience the cool animations with the snowstorm and all of that stuff. You know,
nice.
Which again, like I said earlier, my sister-in-law worked on this film. Not making that up, people. I showed the link earlier. Go check it out. I posted it in the group or in the comments.
That's cool.
But what did you say you gave this? Like 8 too, like James?
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised I'm saying this, guys, but I'm with you right there with an 8. Like I really went into this movie like, fuck, I gotta watch Frozen. Like I said earlier in the episode, excuse me. And like I was thinking pretty much all week from when the wheel picked it to I watched the fucking movie, and I'm just like, this is way better than I thought it was. Yes, the songs get a little repetitive, a little annoying. It's kind of funny though. Like I was thinking about it, like it's kind of funny how they just bust out and start like, yeah, give me the middle of a conversation, start fucking singing to me, and I just start singing back the same damn song or whatever.
Dude, no, I can see it. I can do it in animation. Animation, I don't mind it, but like bring it on when it's fucking live action where they just sitting there talking in their locker and they start singing. Yo, I want to fucking kick my TV across the room.
High School Musical is not for James.
No, I can't stand the shit.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Hate it.
I hope we hit the hate wheel, and I hope we hit the Sound of Music.
No, I'd rather watch something. No, I don't mind Sound of Music. Actually, it had a real story to it. The Nazi shit, and
I like that. I haven't seen it in years.
No, I'll talk about Bring It On. Bring It On. I think it's the worst musical I ever seen in my life.
Wow, we have to watch Cats from 2019.
I never seen it. We'll see. If I watch that, I'm like, never mind. I'd rather watch High School Musical.
I've never seen any Cats movie.
The play. I think I've seen clips of a play they played on like PBS one time or something.
The only thing I seen of Cats was watching King of Queens, and it's Doug and Carrie at the Cats thing. They're at the musical or whatever. And one of the cats pops up behind Doug, so he gets scared, punches it in the face.
Oh boy, yo, that's a good fucking show.
It is.
I put that as the show wheel, but
yes.
That show's good.
If you guys ever have a chance to check out Lion King the musical, like the show, the live show, the Broadway show,
yeah,
it is fucking phenomenal.
Okay, see, I don't go to play a musical. I try to stay away from plays and stuff. Man.
I don't either, but this was one of the ones that I actually went to because it was like, hey, somebody else favored, let's go, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I might be able to deal with that. It's the same songs in the movie?
Some of them. There's like a couple of them that are the same, and then there's other different ones.
But, okay.
Dude, the just the way they flow, the choreography, the costume designs and everything, and the sound, just the rhythms and stuff. It's such a great experience. Such a great experience.
Nice. All right.
Nice. I'm going to have to check that out.
For sure.
And I'm someone who, like, that was one of my favorite field trips in school was when you got to go to a play.
I never did it.
It wasn't one of those cool things to like. I didn't give a fuck because I'm me. I like what the fuck I like. What are you going to do about it? Fight me and get your ass kicked. I don't care. I like what I like, and I enjoyed the plays just because it almost felt like you were watching like a movie or a picture. But it's almost like you're watching a movie like live, watching the movie go on, but there's no cuts, there's no nothing. Like everything is flowing perfect. Like it'd be like if somebody can record a movie, literally one shot, you just hit record on the camera, and you're recording for 2.5 hours, and every single thing goes perfect. That's how I feel when I'm watching a play. It's almost like, I have different things when I watch those. It was like a live action book, and like those words just coming out of the page and turning into a beautiful picture or a beautiful reel, I guess you would say, or movie, because there's sound, there's visuals, there's movement. And
I never went to live. I've seen a couple musicals.
Yeah, I went. It wasn't just a musical.
Few more. I say I mean the plays. A couple. I've seen a few plays.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't really music. It was more of a play, and it was just done so beautifully. Like the sound, if they had like cannons or guns shooting, they really had like a really loud sound in there and like smoke. And it was, oh man, if I can go to I want to go to a play again in my life. I really want to go to a play again in my life. I don't know what play, but like Proctor's, when you open up, I don't know if it's open or not. If there's a really good play out in there, people please let me know because I want to go to a play. I think my wife would enjoy that as well because it's just
our coworker Chris will know.
He would. I might have to talk to him.
He used to get like a season packages for.
Yeah, he used to actually act right on stage.
Yeah, he did theater. Yeah,
which it's one of those things to where if I could rewind back to like childhood, if they had that in school, I wish I would have taken it. Fuck sports. Why do I say that? Because with theater and stuff like that, I feel you can be outside of yourself for a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I have to be this character today and this character tomorrow for this shot or whatever the case may be. And I think that's kind of cool. And it makes you think a little bit different. Maybe it makes you look at the world a little different and look at other people's opinions a little bit different because you may have to be the complete opposite person of what you really are, which I think is pretty dope. And so it makes you kind of think more. Like
I had stage fright. It would have never happened. Never sign up ever.
Get over it.
I like being the center of attention when it's something positive, of course. Like it wasn't since kindergarten.
Maybe that episode of Cops we saw you on.
Kindergarten and third
grade. That was his debut.
Say that again.
That episode of Cops we saw you on. You didn't look happy.
That wasn't me. But no, like I remember, I did a play. It was between kindergarten and third grade. I was in a couple plays, and like. I really wish I could rewind back to see how that feeling was. But it's one of those things to where if I can do it again, I definitely would. Like I would love to be either on stage or in a movie or whether it be horror or whatever, just in general. Even if it's just a tiny part, I really don't give a fuck. But just at least have some speaking lines. Even if it's give me 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes of something.
Like he's working at Starbucks. Can I take your order?
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
That's it. One customer is like, "Can I take your order?"
Listen, can I take your order? Maybe say something funny. Mm-hmm. Give me those 3 to 5 minutes. I guess I threw in a little bit more. And I know what you guys are thinking. Aaron likes, aka Sir Sturdy, likes odd or even numbers, but he's using odd ones. Whatever. 2 to 6. What I'm getting at is, I just feel like it'd be really enjoyable. And I like making people laugh. I like making people feel good and smile. Like, why not? Fucking in a play, a movie, any of that shit would be fun as fuck. Like, I would love for that opportunity. I'm being dead serious. I have no chops. I have no acting skills, so I really don't deserve it if it's a play or, you know what I mean? But if it's something like very low budget, it's like, yo, I just need some motherfuckers to come here. We'll give you some fucking sandwiches or something and some water. I'm there.
Yo, you pay me to be an extra, like sitting in the background, like sitting at like a cafe drinking a cup of coffee or something. I'll do that. I can't
drink coffee. I'm gonna shit. But listen,
you don't have to really.
I'm telling y'all, when you're scrolling on Facebook, if you see that shit come up on your feed,
listen. If I'm an extra, I want to be one of those extras that's memorable. You know what I mean? Like someone that's just like yo, you're supposed to be being all serious. Everybody's all serious. I'm just sitting there like, look, just leave that in there. Trust me. And then I would get hired as the extra just to do this, like in mad different movies. It'd be like a Easter egg. You have to find Sir Sturdy.
Wow.
That'd be dope. That's dope. I guess I should pull the wheel up because we've been talking. We didn't bring the wheel up. We didn't even discuss the other fucking movie yet, which was another fucking fun movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude, I even forgot. Like we said the name of it and it came up, and it didn't even click. I didn't really look at the poster all that well when you put it on the screen last week. But
can you turn your mic up a little bit, Chris?
Sorry, I moved it out the way from my mouth. When it got picked last week and you pulled up the cover or whatnot, you said it, like it didn't even hit me. But man, this is one of those movies that I've seen probably, I don't know, 20 times, 30 times. And
this is my first time.
Caught it on TV randomly throughout the years after it came out and such. And yo, I love this movie, man. This is literally
I say movies like this. I never seen this one.
Yeah.
Like I seen the storyline before where they make a camp, or like there was a newer not newer about the college. They made a fake college.
Chick picks.
2 weeks in a fucking row. Chris, you ain't skipping this one, man.
He's not missing this one. Jeez, man.
Holy shit. It's on his birthday, Chris. Again, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, crackers.
Oh no, because you said something that's gonna land on cats.
Feliz cumpleaños. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you. Chicks picks.
Damn it, man.
I should have said no. It's Feliz Navidad.
No, that's Merry
Feliz
Christmas.
Navidad.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Feliz Nuevo Año.
A Merry Christmas. I don't know what they say after that.
From the bottom of my heart.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Then they say something in Spanish. I don't know what the hell they're saying. Chris.
Prospero año e felicidad. So
What the hell does that mean?
Prosperous year and happiness.
Okay then.
Prosperous year. Oh, because you're saying Feliz Navidad and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
dope.
yeah.
I like that song more now. I didn't know that.
You're welcome.
Yo, you know what was funny? Because you know
I hate. I have a deep passion of hatred for Christmas music.
I like that song. Oh shit! What does that say? Fist in the poke? Fist in the what? Is that a porno?
Fist
Wow.
in anus.
This is probably fist in the pocket.
Whoa! Wow. Fist in
Is
the
there
pocket.
a hole in that pocket? Is he
Fist in the
reaching
pocket,
through?
pussy.
Like
Well, the pocket is the butthole, Chris.
No, it's not. It's a pocket pussy.
no.
No,
I thought in your pants you cut a hole so that you can slip your hand
Oh,
over in.
that's
pretty
playing
old.
pool.
the butthole is a fist pocket. That's what that movie's about. It's about fist.
Wow.
I'm gonna shuffle again.
Yeah, man.
Tell me when to spin, gentlemen.
I don't know what the hell that movie is, by the way. Never heard that in my life.
Ben!
Fist in a pocket. That sounds so stupid.
That's definitely from Ibrahim's side. That has to be.
It has to be.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it has to be. It has to be his better half. Oh shit!
What the fuck is going on? What's that garbage?
Hallelujah, guy. Not sucking. Never mind.
How does this guy in 10 days?
Yo, your mind's in the gutter today.
This actually ain't bad.
What is it? I've never seen it.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
I've seen this.
Jeez. I've never seen it,
Damn it, man.
but I feel like this is going to be one of those chick flicks that's. I'm going to say, hang on.
Listen, when a movie cover is of two people leaning back to back, it's stupid shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that's not true, Mr.
I want everybody to see my thing. I'm not scared. Ready? This is the chick flick, right? And it's one that's funny. I say that in quotes. It's gonna have its funny parts, which we might chuckle at it, but females are gonna think it's hilarious. It's not man funny, so it's not really not that funny. To me, little cute. That's all this movie's gonna be.
That's not real funny. Man funny is real funny.
It is. We laugh at everything though. We laugh at a lot of stupid shit. I admit it, but you know it's funny. Fuck it. I went there. So I guess we should probably dive into Camp Nowhere, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
It
I
was,
did hate it.
no, hell no. I didn't hate either movie. Let's do early ratings because we forgot to do that last episode or last movie. So let's do early ratings. I'm gonna give this movie. Sorry, I'm gonna give this. That shit was funny. I'm gonna give this movie a 6.5.
Okay.
It was. I mean, it was typical 90s, which I do love the nostalgia of it. I know for a fact if I would have seen this in my childhood, I would have probably loved this movie. I liked it a lot more than I like it now. And that would have also carried the nostalgia factor to it, which I would have probably given it a 7 or 7.5. Just because of the nostalgia would have gave it at least half a point, if not a full point. And it was fun. It wasn't as good as Heavyweights, which came out maybe a couple of years later. I'm not sure exactly when, but basically a camping movie, heavyset kids or whatever.
Never seen that either.
You never seen it? Oh man, you gotta watch it. It's on Disney Plus.
Ben Stiller? Are you serious?
Is that the one where they had the giant tube in the water and they're launching fat kids off it?
Yes, they were jumping.
Okay, I did see it now.
Yes. What I like about those type of movies though is it brings you back to being a kid around that age and wishing you were there. Like wishing you were a part of that film, or just not even wishing you were a part of that movie. Just like in your mind, you're like, because you're watching the movie, yes, you know it's a movie, yes, but you still have your imagination. Like that's a real group of friends. It would be cool if me and my friends and people who I hang out with, if we could all just hang out together doing what they're doing now, it would be so fun. And that's what this movie brought me to. Like, of course, being a kid and just pretty much doing what the fuck you want. And what's funny about this is it's one of those films that has the typical fucking, you have, over here, the kid right here, the badass. He has a leather jacket. He's talking about dropping out of school. He knows how to fix cars, which the only reason I bring up knows how to fix cars is because usually with these type of films or with just films in general, people that know how to fix cars, they either are a con or they're an ex-con. Why? I have no idea. That's really fucked up if you really think about it.
Because they say, like, if you're on a bad track and in their mind they know they can't graduate or become something. Back then, like the default was be a mechanic.
Basically, what it was like, be a mechanic or some sort of machine worker,
plumber, electrician.
And I'm like, that shit takes a lot of skill in education. Like, there's a lot of fucking know. You can't just be some asshole off the street and be a mechanic. Like, oh shit. Fuck, I dropped out of school. I don't know how to do anything. I'm going to go fix a car. Like, that's not how it works. There's a lot of fucking... I mean, you can take the educational route with school, texts, or whatever the case may be, or just trial and error, learning from others and just fucking putting something together and taking it apart until it works. And it's just really... It is really funny how they just make the mechanic like nothing. It's like, oh, he's nothing. He's a mechanic. And he ends up getting the girl at the end of the day anyway because he ends up being the nicer person and he can fight.
Well, no, we already knew why that happens. You know, that girl was straight up wanting the bad boy. She's like, fuck, I don't want these nice guys.
Suppose it bad boy because it's usually with those type of movies, it usually ends up with the one that she's with or the one that her family wants her to be with is the rich
she's
guy.
like a princess. They want like high class.
No. But what I'm saying though, the high class guy is really a scumbag on the low. He's fucking doing some real dirty shit behind.
Yeah.
And she falls. She goes back and forth. The bad guy messes up somehow, so she goes with the people. She goes with the dude her family wants her to go with, and then the bad guy shows who he really is, which is a good guy. He just has a bad rep and he fixes cars. He shows her who he really is. She falls in love. He saves her or whatever. Meanwhile, the rich dude, the real scumbag, gets locked up at like the end of the movie for fucking a bunch of fraud, tax evasion, and some bullshit.
And it didn't happen in this movie, guys.
He has hookers and he's married.
We're going on a law.
Yeah, what the fuck are we even talking about that for? But
that's the kid, because he's a mechanic. He knows how to fix cars.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, going back to Can't Lower. So you had, like, your typical characters. You had the real nerdy character that would always get bullied and laughed at and all this other bullshit. And then you had the tough guy who at first didn't really show he was his friend. Then again, maybe he did.
No, he's not friends, man. That's dirty shit.
And then, like, as the movie went on, they became best friends. As the movie went on and shit happened.
Listen,
the kid was cool with him. Like, he didn't fuck with him or bully him. It's just, I feel like the kid, the quote-unquote low-life kid, had, like, nothing else going for him. Like, his father was a dick, which it showed. Mm-hmm. And so, like, he's just putting on this facade of, I need to be tough to protect myself because no one else is going to protect me. Damn, Disney, you gotta stop doing this fucking deep shit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the downside of that. Here's the bad part. He's not really a good friend. Because, for one, if I was the other kid, if I was Mud, and if I'm going to a bathroom and I'm really not getting a swirly or getting punched in the face, if I'm going to go out there and everybody thinks it happened anyway, just fucking do it to me. It's still being bullied. People are going around the world, they think you're being bullied, man.
No, but they think it, but you're not really being bullied because you're friends with the toughest kid in school.
I'm just saying, he could have stuck over him, but they could have just went to his friends like, yo, no, this dude's cool. Skip him. Let's go find someone else. He could have just bypassed them.
Yeah, but
that's not how that works.
That's the bully politics and fucking that's the middle school tough guy politics. It's like, okay, I know I can fuck these two up 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. I know I can beat the shit out of them, but everybody's afraid of them right now. So I'm gonna do this little bullshit, and then when it comes time, I'm gonna let these motherfuckers know, yo, I will knock you the fuck out. And it is just funny how all that shit works with these movies. Like, for example, the kids go to camp, which, again, it drives me to another thing of, do these parents fucking pay attention? It goes back to the Omen with the babysitter. Like, these parents, I know it was older, but, like, these parents don't call around and look for references and all this other shit. Same thing with this shit, with the fucking, the counselor. Like, you don't look for no references, nothing.
Different times.
94. That's bad. That could have easily been us.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. If this happened today, a guy had all these kids at a camp, running a fake camp. That motherfucker is going to get taken down as a child molester. He's going to be registered. All shit's going to go down, man. It's not no Disney story. You can't just pick a whole bunch of strange kids and make a camp and have them running around doing whatever they want.
Yep. You guys know that R. Kelly wanted to be in a bunch of Disney.
And I feel like that's a problem in this world, but that's just me.
No, it's the problem. No trust anymore. Like back in the day where you can keep your door unlocked and shit, all that good stuff.
We never did that.
Where we're 8 years old, you're allowed to stay outside till like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
now people get taken like left and right now.
Street.
But anyways, yeah. So your rating, what do you say, 6.5?
Yeah, 6.5. And if R. Kelly was in these movies, there'd be piss involved. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there'll definitely be arrest.
But yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 6.5. So what about you, gentlemen? What do you give this?
All right, I'm going to. It wasn't bad. Some of the part, it's like I knew the story. I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Christopher Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as good as Frozen. I enjoyed Frozen way more than this one. I thought it would be the opposite because this is like live action and people fucking around and kids being kids, ordering a whole bunch of shit. You sit there, you're like, I'm the opposite of you. I would not do that.
Nah,
I always mix this up. I think I'm introvert. I like being by myself. I don't like people. I would never do that, especially where there's a chance, like where I don't even know how far away they were. Like, and they started buying TVs and shit. I'd be panicking. I'm like, yo, we're going to starve to death. What are we going to do? You guys are spending all the fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm that type of person. I'm like, no, you guys have fun. I'm staying home and playing my video games and watching movies. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no fucking camp.
I feel like I would have went because we were like at those ages. I'm not saying like fully, but it's like,
and they weren't all friends either. No. A lot of them hated each other. It's just they heard about this shit.
But let's just say your core group of people that you hung out with, whether that's friends, family, or a mixture. So your core group of guys or girls, whoever you hung out with, your core group of people who you hung out with, and you have a chance to pull this shit off with let's say with other friends. So you have like your core group that you always chill, like everybody's birthday parties. Not that you don't go to your other friends, but you're definitely going to these birthday parties.
Yeah, your best friends, your crew.
Yeah, you're sleeping over every weekend. Like you call each other's mother mom, like dead serious, like mom.
Yeah.
And that same mother will smack the shit out of you if she needs to.
Yeah.
But so it was like going with your core group of your main crew, your core group, and then like your other friends. And you're all going somewhere, there's no adult supervision, you have some money, you can do whatever the hell you want basically and have some fun. I would do it. I'm sure we would all do it. So you're around like between 10 and 13 years old ish. I don't know what age.
I don't know. I still don't know if I would. Just because, same thing like I don't want to go on a cruise. If I get bored, you can't leave. You're stuck. You can't go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm bored of this shit. This is too wild for me. This is getting ridiculous.
I'll say this. I would do it, but I wouldn't do it for the full summer because they did it for 8 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
They should never be in the same sentence together. I'm bored. This is too wild.
No, I'm saying like I can't entertain myself with this. Like I don't like what's going down. It's too hectic. I like being chill. I don't like that shit. I would be like, okay, I'm bored as fuck. I'm not doing that stuff. I need to get out of here. But anyways, I'm going to give it a half a point lower. I'm giving it a 6. I didn't mind it. Couple parts made me like
jerk off.
No, that I don't want to be registered. That's all right.
Why not? That doctor was hot.
The doctor was hot. Not gonna lie, but it was entertaining. Like I said, I didn't know it was a Disney movie. I was like, what the fuck? What's the chances? But it wasn't bad. I'll never watch it again though, because I'm not really into this type stuff.
All right.
So, like, here's the thing. I didn't even like. It was a one-time watch for me too when they did the fake college.
Accepted.
Yes, the fake college, same shit. They go there. It's going wild until something finding out something. Then we have to make real classes. Make this a real college. You know, it's the same. It's the same fucking shit.
And then they made it into a real camp, and then
then you had the little funny jokes here and there, like what they're doing, wild shit. And yeah,
I'm glad they didn't, but I was almost surprised just watching this movie, especially when it came out, that they didn't make a sequel.
I mean,
and they had some sex jokes in this too, by the way,
yeah,
for adults. I only pinpoint because it's a Disney movie. I'm like, this shouldn't be in here.
You had the skinny dipping at the end, like you pointed out earlier before.
Like that when they were making out, fucking straight up, like wide open mouth, tongue, fucking.
See now,
what's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying like Disney. You expect like a kid, like if you watch a Disney show right now, when a boyfriend and girlfriend they kiss, the lips are closed, but it'll be long. Like they're like you think they're making out, but it's not. This one is like full blown, like teenage, like they're about to fuck. They're like, yo, I'm about to get you on the ground, and these are getting tossed. You know what I'm saying?
Different times.
but anyway, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I looked at that, I was like, what the hell? And by the way, the girl left the camp, that dude's cabin in the morning. They banged out.
Oh, the doctor?
Yeah, man. She stayed with him. He ended up lying, yo. She slept with him on the first date. But Disney's going to use that thing like, no, they stayed up all night talking.
Yeah.
Sure they did.
We're talking already. Harder. Take it. We're talking.
That's awesome.
But yeah. But anyways, go ahead, Chris.
I get,
But you said you've seen this a lot of times, so you like it more than a 6.
Yeah. I'm kind of in my head right now, bouncing between the 7.5 and the 8, just because I'm not trying to look at it as the same aspect. I had a great time with the movie. It's an older movie. It's from the 90s. It has its pluses that you reminded of that are reminiscent of the, Corey and, Sean friendship type deal. And, a few other
Turk and JD.
I'm sorry? Corey and JD?
Turk.
No, sorry. Turk. I'm just saying like really good sitcom friendships. Turk and JD.
Oh, no. Well, I was talking about from the 90s. Yeah, okay, Will Smith and Jazz, but from the 90s, since this is called Cassidy, we're talking about, Boy Meets World, we're talking about Corey.
Oh, Sean and Corey.
Yeah, you got the long hair, nice hair, the leather jacket, you know what I mean?
That's
like shit
true.
like that gets to me.
I said earlier, yo, sorry to cut you off, but the bad boy image.
Yeah.
It was the leather jacket.
He was familiar anyways. What was he in? The bad boy kid. I seen him in other shit.
Dude, I keep forgetting.
Was he in a sitcom? Like a TV show?
I feel like he was.
Because he looks really familiar. I was like, yo, I seen this dude in play. Hold on, I got the IMDb door.
Was he in Blossom? No. Was he in Clarissa Explains It All? No.
Certain show like that, I think. What was his name in the movie?
I forgot.
I forgot now.
Yo, that was such a great show. I really loved that show, by the way, Chris. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's
Which one?
Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah.
Was his name Zach?
I don't remember what his name was. Nah. Like,
I'm gonna click on Zach.
I didn't even realize till I found it the other day that it was Melissa Joan Hart.
You didn't know that?
Dude, I didn't even realize it was.
What? Calissa Explains It All?
I did that for years. It says it with the freaking thing.
What?
When the show's coming on, it says it.
No, well, yeah, but I'm talking about for me seeing them back in the day, seeing the show, and then not even putting it together years and years later.
There's so much shit I want to watch now because we're reviewing these movies. Fucking
right?
like I'm thinking of Nickelodeon, I'm thinking of Disney. Go ahead, James.
So Chris, because you mentioned the shows, so he was on TV shows. He was on Seventh Heaven.
Okay.
He was on House.
Okay. Seventh Heaven's a big one because he was the daughter, Lucy, the middle child's friend.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
He was?
He played Magic Joel. I don't know who the hell that was.
Okay.
He was in Boy Meets World.
I knew that. I just couldn't remember why.
He was in Step by Step.
Step by Step. Oh my God.
And Moesha. That's a shout out for you, Aaron. You know Moesha, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Full House.
I don't remember him in Full House too much, but okay.
Oh, that's where I seen him. He was in Baywatch.
Ah.
Yep. That actually like someone I knew someone watched Baywatch, but yeah, he was in a lot of shit, and a lot of movies too. That was just TV shows.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just for the fun factor, the nostalgia. Yes, it's kind of out there. No kids would get away with this anytime, especially now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for what it was, you know, some of the cool things, the lessons there, kind of showing kids, hey, there's a time and a place to have fun. And if you do it right and you actually ask, you might get it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
type deal. So Disney movies, like I said, it's hard for me to move a Disney movie off of anywhere from like 6.5 to 9. And this, again, it's going to fall right on the 8 for me.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a 6.5 for this one. Like it was. You know why though? Because I seen Heavyweights, and I feel like Heavyweights is definitely a better movie than this. I think Heavyweights, if I were to review,
I can't remember it. I kind of remember it.
I remember bits and pieces of it, but I do remember the feeling I had for it. I feel like Heavyweights would be about a between a 7 and an 8 for me.
Okay.
I think the only reason I want to go with, because part of me feels like Heavyweights had more jokes in it.
It did. It did. I mean, it was. You know what it was? It had more jokes because there was so many jokes with all the fat jokes in it.
It was a higher rated thing. It wasn't Disney, right? Was Heavyweights Disney? It wasn't.
I mean, I guess it's on Disney Plus, so they have.
Then it's definitely Disney. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say for sure some 7 and 8 as well, like you just said for the other one as well. But it's tough, man. Like Disney just does their thing, no matter, even if it has its flaws, you still enjoy it. You still walk out not mad at it. Like I really can't think of two. I'm trying to think honestly of Disney movies that I'm like, I fucking hate.
Again, though, Disney does it right because, especially with the animated, maybe not so much with the live action, but with the animated, what they do is they draw it in the younger kids, the younger crowd with the colorfulness, the cartoon, the singing, the dancing, the silliness of it. You know what I mean? And then they draw us in with the adult humor, the adult silliness of it, the darkness of it, the real story of it, and it makes your kids happy. Or your niece, your nephew, whoever. Like, they're happy. That's maybe your number one. Like, okay, they want to see this. It's going to make them happy. It's going to make them smile, laugh, giggle. They're going to be talking about it for weeks. Let's do it. It's worth it.
So real quick, did anybody ask the question, what's your favorite Disney movie? Aaron, you already said Lion King.
Lion King, followed by...
I have one. The only reason is it always pops in my head.
Let's say top 2 then.
I always liked, and it's not even the most catchy, like newer. It's like old as shit. I like Dumbo. When I was younger, I loved watching Dumbo.
That's a good one. That's one that
had like a darker.
Yeah.
It had like because he was basically bullied. There was like bullying in it.
Yep.
Because of his big ears. But you know what? They didn't kill his mother.
Doesn't somebody die in Dumbo?
Wait, was the father? Did the father die?
He didn't have a father. That's another thing. They don't have any damn dad. Where are all the dad? They either okay. So it's either both parents are dead, or they kill off one, or one's already
or one's gone. Like they got a pack of cigarettes and never came home.
Like Aladdin, Jasmine's mother.
Yeah, where the hell did she go? Exactly.
Aladdin's parents.
Wow, he's a street rat.
Yeah.
They got killed probably. They were thieves or something happened. I don't know.
That was a really good fucking movie.
Aladdin,
or they were slaves.
I can't think of it. I'll have to sit here and think for a second.
Or they were slaves because it was Egypt and Arabia.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah, peasants.
It's tough for me, man. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't even tell you which one is like my favorite. I'll tell you which one's my least favorite. I can't tell you which one's my favorite.
So okay, for the series. So is that your favorite movie of Disney? Like Pirate, out of everything, you're like automatically. You want to watch any of those, basically.
I can watch those movies front to back, every single one of them consecutively for 6 months straight.
Okay. So I'm going to go with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Here's a good question for you guys. And I'm going to just say Lion King. What if somebody's never seen a Disney movie? Let's just use a kid, for example, because they like cartoons more than an adult would. For the most part, let's just use the generalization of it, I guess you would say. What's the one Disney movie, whether it be your favorite or not, that you would be like, yo, you have to see? Like, say you would show your niece or nephew.
What age are we talking? Like, hey, they're little kids. We need to put an animated thing on for them because I'm not going to show them like some of the older pirates, some of the newer Pirates of the Caribbean.
7. Let's say 7 because my niece is 7, so let's say 7 years old. And like I said, I would say Lion King.
Lion King would have to be definitely one. Wait, we only get one of.
Just one, the first one. They said they'd never seen Disney before. all they've seen is like you know what I mean, like Nickelodeon shit, let's say, and whatever other kids stuff they have out, but they've never seen a Disney movie. You can throw Pixar in there too if you want. Disney Pixar.
It's shit, man. For me, it's tough, man. I'm torn between going. They have to see Toy Story, or they have to see Lion King, or they have to see this Frozen, or not Frozen. I'm sorry, Up.
Just one though.
Just I'm torn.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go farther back. I'm gonna go when I was growing up, like one of the very first ones I seen.
Peter Pan.
So yes,
nice.
I would say that as a joke.
No, it was really Peter Pan. When I was younger, I enjoyed Peter Pan. I liked the pirate.
Really good. As a matter of fact, that's one of those ones that I've seen. I don't think I've seen it live, but I believe I've seen it on tape or on TV or something, but like a play. I remember the play was very popular way back in the day.
Yeah, no, the play, yeah, but Disney made the animation. I thought it was good. The songs were catchy.
Yeah.
And then with Hook,
the characters, a lot of characters, like the boys.
The Lost Boys.
Were they called the Lost Boys in that? Because every time I hear Lost Boys, I think of fucking
vampires and shit.
Yeah, the vampire movie. But yeah, the Lost Boys, like the dude with the marbles. The dude wears the animal, fucking dragging the teddy bear and all that shit.
Yeah.
Wendy, Tinkerbell. That's when everybody trying to get everybody like to jerk off over Tinkerbell.
Wow.
But but yeah, no. Serious note. Peter Pan was like one of the first ones. Then it was like Bambi. Then I seen more. It was Bambi. Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. It started going. Snow White. I
think I'm with Chris as far as Disney animated. I don't think they have a bad movie. They might have some that you might. No,
they don't. That's why it's hard. But I was going for. I'm going to go if I had, because it's so hard to choose. I'm going to go one of the very first ones I seen to get in. So follow me. Start off with like Peter Pan.
Okay.
Then you can go wherever you want. If you want to stick with classic, get Cinderella, like the common basic stories, like everybody knows. Snow White and all those.
All right, Chris. The ball is.
It's hard. He's still thinking it's hard. There's so many movies.
Because now I'm trying to think which one gives the most value for lessons as well as
that's
watchability. You know what I mean? Because it's like
a different question.
Maybe Tarzan's the one to watch because it shows, hey, someone who was of the world who got separated and is also now hunted, but trying to mend the two worlds and bring them together. Kind of trying to get past some of the bias. He's trying to make sure humans don't damage the wildlife and his family, which are the gorillas. But then he falls in love with Jane, and then he has to deal with all this extra shit he never experienced.
There's some stories in a lot of them, man. It's like you got to go. Like, what is the deepest meaning? Like Lion King had a good storyline.
I'm gonna go with Up.
Up. See that one was.
I've never seen that,
dude. It is.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's a life journey fucking type story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to give it away, like what happened, like what's going on with it. But watch it, definitely watch it.
Wife die or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's a whole meaning to it. It's like they're like soulmates, and what he goes through, it like basically you'll see if you watch it. But that's a good one. Like I'm trying to think of a deep meaning. Like I said, Dumbo was about bullying. It was like one of the very first movies I seen about bullying. Like Dumbo was an elephant, of course, so everybody thinks heavy. Then you got the big ears, and people are like, call him, Dumbo, the big ears and all that. Well, my mom loves Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. She's right, though.
That's true.
She's right.
Yeah.
But I'm still wondering if
that's bestiality love. You messed that up.
Not bestiality love. Is it because he was laying that thing down? Like he was just like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, because
they didn't have nothing to do with that because they didn't get to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she would walk in the tower, he would go up and see her, he'd come down, she'd piss him off, he'd fucking throw her back up, and all the appliances would have to talk to her and deal with her.
Yeah. The broken cup.
After he saved him he saved her from the wolves, then she saved him by cleaning out his cuts and shit.
It's just hanging out with each other. He was always a loner. So they are like together. He started, liking her company. And just the feelings started kicking in. They started falling in love with each other because
the barricades started coming down.
Yeah,
for both of them,
But the deep dive into it, she got Stockholm syndrome.
This guy,
she was really she was captured. He wouldn't let her leave. She was kidnapped. She got Stockholm syndrome. Fell in love with him. So it burnt in, man. that love should have never happened if you want to get deep.
But I mean, to be fair, isn't that just like any romantic movie you've seen? Like,
oh, so kidnap a girl, you keep her long enough, you fall in love, then happily ever after?
It's either kidnap or stalk or like force her to hang out with you.
Hit her over the head with a club like a caveman, drag her back. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, those were probably way back in the days, but yeah.
I mean, the Groats do that. You know what I mean?
He's woke.
That's awesome.
But it's I'm trying to think what to say.
No, I could turn anything dark, man. You could.
No, I mean it's true.
No, honestly, someone said they should make a dark Disney. They should do like the Brothers Grimm. They should take the Disney movie and make them into like a horror movie or like a darker version.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, see, the thing with Disney though is it's so beautiful, elegant, and innocent in a sense of from
You
the
don't want to ruin it.
No, not ruin it, but you got to think some of these things. If it turned like say made them as a horror movie,
oh yeah,
they could be good. I think some of these movies could be good as a horror movie.
Like this, I would watch it. I would definitely fucking watch it. But it's one of, I don't know if it'd be as good as the original film. You know what I mean? Like,
well, no, but I'm saying like if you want to put in like a horror side, I think they could do good with it. Like just for example, let's go with Beauty and the Beast. If they put some dark scenes in there, like not against her, but like Intruders on, he's like ripping, like shredding, like those wolves are attacking and stuff.
So you're saying more like an adult animated version of this, not even horror, just like an
basically
version of these. Similar,
like darker. Just have more shit.
And I'll use an example, like how you watch like the Batman animated series, and you see him like fist fighting and kicking people's asses. And then you hear the gunshots, you see the gunshots, you see somebody fall on the ground, but there's never any blood. And then you watch like the Batman animated shows, like on HBO Max, and you see somebody getting shot in the head. You see the bullet going slow motion, fucking through their skull, and blood flying out everywhere. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be really cool, actually. It'd be crazy.
I'm just saying, like I watched a lot of Disney movies, and I was like, "Yo, they turned this dark. Like, I turned this into a horror movie. This will work." I'm like, this can work as a horror movie. I just see it like it could be easy for them. I'm saying if they wanted to.
Definitely. We barely talked about this fucking Camp Nowhere. They're really this was
because that's what I'm saying. Nothing really stuck out. It was just them being wild. The only main part that really stuck out was like when they all decided to get together. They started listening to Mud. His name Mud, the mullet.
They're basically they walked over. When Mud went over and was like, "I'm staying," or whatever the fuck they said, then every kid stood with them, basically.
Yeah. They're like, "Let's do this. Let's have the biggest con scam."
Here's how this would really happen, especially in those times in the '90s. Everybody's getting their ass whooped, so it's like, okay, who wants to stand with them? Fuck this, mom. No, mom, I'm coming home. Fuck this. This wasn't my idea. It was his. You know what I mean?
That father didn't even care about his daughter. Let's go with that really quick. He didn't give a shit about her.
That's only how that goes with some people.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't care about.
Wasn't how it went around my town.
He didn't care about like the main girl, the princess one, the actress. Yeah. The mother was like all up in her. The father didn't give a shit what she did. Yo, the dude was open mouth making out with her right in front of the father. Yo, I would have punched that kid right in the face. Mm-hmm. Yo, you get the hell off my daughter. Well, how old were they? They're like 13.
I don't. They never said, but I'm guessing.
I'm thinking high school, early high school, like
ninth grade, like
freshman.
Yeah, like 13, 14.
I really don't know.
Yo, that kid would have got fucked up. I would have punched him right in the face, open mouth, making out my daughter like you're about to go wild and shit. I'm like, get the hell out of here.
And
that's just me. I just saying.
He was gonna get that car when he graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Which the car was fucking fire, by the way. Beautiful classic. Oh my god, gorgeous. So glad they didn't fuck it up. That gremlin, the yellow gremlin, was ugly as shit.
It's ugly, but the gremlin, man, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if I heard last year. Like, if you have a gremlin, they're pricey. Like people want like collectors.
I think because it's probably, again, I don't know what year those cars came out, but it's one of those vehicles. I'm guessing that was just so ugly and maybe even shitty. I don't know how they performed. That nobody really wanted them, and then the few people that did enjoy them, and the few people that collected them over the years, before they got real scarce, they're just like, you know what, I like these. I'm gonna keep. Some people were thinking like, I like this. Like, this is my favorite car. I'm sure this is someone's favorite car. I know it is because I feel like every vehicle is. And
It's
then
the
you
only car they driven then.
you never know though. Maybe some people, maybe it ties into just the Gremlins movie, and some people are like, I like the Gremlin because the Gremlins movie. I don't know. Again, I don't know if the car came out first or the movie came out first. It's not important. But what I'm getting
Movie.
is it's one of those things to where, again, you have it now. It's more like old toys and shit. Like you opened up and you played with them, and some people just kept those cars. Some people still have them original and preserve them, and they sold them for however much money they fucking sold them for. Some people are waiting for like another 10 years before they knock it off. But that car was ugly as fuck. Do I wish I had one? Yeah, but like in mint condition and not that ugly ass yellow. I use this, black, red, light blue, but I don't know what colors they came in. Like
Oh,
original.
you talking about the Gremlin?
Yeah.
What about green?
It probably
That's the
came in
Gremlin.
that weird booger green.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm thinking. It probably did.
That late 70s fucking olive
Yeah.
booger green that they used to come in.
Yeah.
You got the yellow there.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't good on that car. It's an ugly ass car. I guess blue, maybe like a light blue, ish, or I don't fucking know.
When I think Gremlin, I'm thinking green automatically.
Gray. I mean, you know what? You could do brown and white, like
Shit brown, doo-doo brown. Oh, God.
brown like Gizmo. I'm sure somebody did. I'm sure somebody had an all white fucking Gremlin with the brown or tan seats, and vice versa, the all brown, with the white seats and shit. I'm sure somebody did that. Or top, especially nowadays, top half brown, bottom half white. There you go.
Duty brown Gremlin with the white hood.
You can do that too.
And then you get the ears things to come off the side view mirrors.
At least we're discussing the movie. We're discussing a vehicle.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I just read something. Jessica Alba's first movie.
Really?
Wait, who's Jessica Alba?
Was she the? She wasn't the older one that liked the bad boy. She must have been the other girl.
She might have been the awkward.
Yeah, I think she was the other friend.
Why isn't it showing the whole cast? This is pissing me off.
That like mud. That her and mud.
Hold on.
With buds.
Where are you, Jessica Alba?
This movie was kind of predictable though. Like a lot of movies that are around this time. Like you figure.
They're not listing her. She was a nobody then. They're not even listing her in this.
The cool kid, the tough guy, or whatever. Not even a bully, but the cool kid, the tough guy. He ends
Wait a
up.
minute.
He ends
Go
up.
ahead, keep going.
Cool. I guess you would say the cute chick, the prettiest girl / smartest girl, because she was really intelligent. Because remember when he said he was going to drop out of school? What did she say at first? She was like, she either said why or she doesn't care. She said something.
She played Gail.
And then she mentioned about dropping out of school, and he was like, "For what? Like you're really smart," or blah 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 blah. I forgot what he said to her, but it was one of those like typical ones where you knew that he was going to end up finishing school, and all this happy shit was going to happen. And
oh yeah, so you thinking about dropping out? He was like, maybe. Why, you gonna miss me or something?
She wasn't the girl who liked him, not Mud. It wasn't her.
Got
She was the blonde headed girl, the main girl and her two friends.
she was the little one, wasn't she?
She was the one with the dark hair. She wasn't the little one with the stuffed animal. She was the other one.
Okay, I was gonna say because that part right there is another part that happens in these type of movies to where
I didn't want that shit. I just seen it. I was like,
to where the bad boy who's always trying to like, let's just say because it's Disney, steal a kiss from the girl, trying to get a hug and a kiss or whatever. He does the whole tough guy act, but then when she sees him, he doesn't know she's in there, and it was her little sister, her best friend or whatever. Let's say his little sister. And he's being really nice to her when he's like, "Hey, you take this jug and take your favorite things out of here, and I'll make you a necklace out of it."
yeah, his soft side.
She's all happy, and then she sees it, and then she kisses him. They start kissing.
Because she just thought he was a straight up jerk.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
in an adult sense, they would have started kissing. You already know what would happen. They've been fucked.
Yeah, there's no adults, man. That can't. That's what I'm saying. Like that. When the dude Mud walked by that one couple against the tree, they were almost there. He called out their names like "Hi this" and "Hi that." It just kept going.
Yep.
I was like, damn.
don't understand. Art imitates real life, so I don't understand. Are we complaining that Disney put the shit in there that kids were doing anyway?
Well, I'll just say no, because Disney, their focus is for like really young. I'm like if you're gonna try to.
I mean, this
happily ever after stories. You shouldn't have this sex shit in it, like because there's like 5-year-olds who love Disney and they'll watch these movies even though
but
they do have ratings though. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this: I'm not gonna say a 5-year-old's never watched this movie because I'm sure plenty have.
Right.
But with Disney, because they have so many cartoon ones, so many animated movies, wonderful movies, that really draws in the younger crowd. Let's say it's maybe 8 and under, maybe 9 and under, and let's say 10 and up is gearing to that. Not that they don't like the animated stuff like Frozen, but they're starting to watch movies like this because they can because it's like quote unquote real life, and they can picture their friends doing that same shit, like them and their friends. They may even pretend to be doing some of the stuff that they're doing in these movies, whether it's the animated or not. But you know, it hits different when it's live action, so to speak, or just a live movie, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're talking about kids that are 13, 14, raging hormones. And I mean, so what was the rating for the movie? Was it a PG-13 movie or was it it had to have been either a PG-13. I don't think it was a G.
Yeah, good question. I'll go look. I got it on Hold on.
That's a really good question.
I mean, there wasn't really any drugs or alcohol. I mean, he did try to buy beer, but
he tried.
And then he didn't let him get it because he said, I don't want you to let me get the beer. Something he said. I forgot what he said.
He pulled out his fake ID and the guy was like, no, blah, 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 blah. So then he was like, oh, my dad sent me in. And then he turns around Christopher Lloyd and he's like, hey, Dad, he won't let me buy the beer for you. And they let him go.
He doesn't end up getting the beer, though, which was good. But obviously, it was a good thing. Like,
the dad bought the beer.
I thought he didn't get it.
No, Christopher Lloyd was like, well, if it's a problem for him to buy the beer for me, then I guess I won't shop here. And they kept shopping and shit, and they left. And then the cop was following him.
Okay.
Did they not do ratings back then? Where the hell is the ratings?
Oh, they definitely did.
In
the fucking car wash scene, that was pretty funny.
Well, the IMDb not sticking. Oh, I was going to ask that. I was like, what scene stuck out to you? Like, what entertained you the most about the movie?
I don't know. That's the problem.
That's why you say it with me. It's hard. That's why I'm only giving it a 6 because like nothing really. Like you said, the car wash scene was kind of funny, but not really.
I didn't see them going, you know, I always forget certain things about the movie and shit, but I always forget that they go for like the truckloads of shit when they're like, well, we're not going to do nothing stupid with the money. And then all of a sudden it cuts to fucking everything they ever want to be delivered all at the same time from the biggest vendors at the time, like Circuit City and shit, PC Red.
That was funny if they showed up. I feel like with that being said, though, like I would be in the middle. And I say that because you got to think about it like Chris was saying, 13, 14, 15, whatever, however old they were. You got the hormones really, really, really raging. And it's like, okay, so what's going to attract the girls to come hang out with me and talk to me and this, that, and the third? And also, what's going to be fun to do with my guy friends? So, like, okay, TV is definitely a given. That's 100% given. Some movies, whatever. And then you buy a bunch of little stupid shit to do with your guy friends.
Well, they did buy a lot of summer shit like that would be at a camp.
A lot of outdoor summer shit.
Squirt guns, you know, fucking pools, and they bought shit.
But it was just like, holy fuck.
But Disney, that's another smart thing with Disney, man. They get those sponsors.
Good
they're like
the money paid for.
The one person they're having like a bid circus, like, you know, like saying like one of those fucking Radio Shack or something is like, yo, put me in the movie, blah blah. They're like, listen, motherfucker, we got room for you all. We'll have a whole line of trucks with all your guys' signs driving by.
I can guarantee that. And then on top of that, it's like, okay, so Circuit City, Pepsi, McDonald's, whatever you want to say was in this movie.
Mattel, fucking.
Guess where I'm going? I'm going to fucking Circuit City. Then when I leave Circuit City, I'm going to go to fucking McDonald's to get myself a fucking Big Mac. Not sponsored, but can't be, even though I don't eat that shit. Because I get to me the shits, and it's not that great. But hey, listen, it's delicious if you sponsor us. It's fucking the best. See how
what was it?
McDonald's.
I don't mind McDonald's. I can eat McDonald's.
Fuck McDonald's.
Well, you're like that with all fast food. Basically greasy shit. Fuck you
Wendy's, though. I can do Wendy's. I can do
KFC. That's why I'm not a big fan of Wendy's. Wendy's is like too fresh.
That's the good thing. It tastes real. Chris, he's not being funny. He really
made this because here's
too fresh. It tastes too good, like real.
No, listen, this is the problem. I'm going to try to explain this. I know it don't make sense a lot.
I understand what you're saying.
So if I'm going to go out and get a burger, it's too fresh, it's good. Why not go to a restaurant or make it yourself? If I'm going out, I want this processed
Because it's
Shit.
$5 for the fast food good burger, and it's $15 for the restaurant good burger.
The really
And
good.
for one, Wendy's is almost restaurant prices. They're the most expensive fast food around, by the
But
way.
they taste
It's like
better.
$6 for a meal, $8 for a meal, depending on the burger.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, if I want that, I want the process like a flavor like I normally don't have. Wendy's is like too fresh. I don't want that fresh, like I make it myself. Shit. So it's weird. I know it's weird.
I do like. I know it's fast because I
That's
know
literally the point of the convenience of it. It tastes like you made it at home, but without you having to do it and waste your time.
I feel like
that fake shit.
you're saying because he did break it down and work before. He was like, it's basically when you go to fast food, you're thinking of fast food. You're thinking of something that's really shitty, and I'm not saying real shitty, but tastes delicious to you.
Yeah.
And
Like
for
really bad for you. It's like probably not even real meat, but it's tasty.
see, and
It's like something you're not used to. It's like you can't make that burger at home. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like it's different.
Yeah, because you shouldn't even be eating it.
Exactly. I get that part. I add that to my formula. I understand that, but that's what it drives me to. Like Wendy's,
I get it too, but I just don't fuck with it. Like I'll tell you what, like Wendy's, I'll get anything on the menu. McDonald's, fries, maybe a chicken sandwich, maybe a fish sandwich. That's it. Maybe I don't even fuck with the
you
chicken.
don't like Big Macs?
No, because it's gonna make me take a Big Mac shit. And like McDonald's hits me, it'll be like for like a day and a half.
Oh shit!
So I don't fuck with it. And I
like certain things from each one. Wendy's, I'm not gonna lie, they got good breakfast.
Okay.
Their
The new
breakfast
breakfasts are actually pretty good.
That chicken biscuit one is fucking amazing. I want to go.
Their breakfast, I'm not gonna lie, that's good shit. McDonald's breakfast, I like the sausage burritos.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm more let's go get the normal food like lunchtime shit. Like McChickens, I like McChickens.
Give me a Wendy's spicy Asiago burger or chicken sandwich.
Popeyes is better.
Of course. Yeah. I'll say this.
I never had Memphis King, so
Memphis King is a whole nother fucking level. Memphis King
they're not fast food though. I don't count those as fast food.
No, hell no. That is not fast food. That is delicious gourmet. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's gourmet to me. That's delicious. It's amazing. It's not the price of the food. It's the deliciousness of the delicacy of that deliciousness. I forgot what I was talking about.
I forgot what I was talking about.
I feel like Wendy's has the best burgers.
I'd rather have a Whopper.
Nope. Again, Dookie City. like I said, Wendy's like everything on the menu. Burger King, the chicken sandwich and the fish sandwich. McDonald's, I could do the fries, maybe the nuggets. I haven't had them in a long time, but
I don't like nuggets.
Nah, I can't do McDonald's nuggets anymore.
I can't do no nuggets.
I could do their fries, but
not
I'll say this.
The grilled nuggets, I like.
Excuse me. Burger King has the best fries out of those places.
Nah.
Who has better fries than Burger King? And we can't include Five Guys.
McDonald's fries are the best from the big three. From the big three, we're talking about McDonald's, Wendy's, then Burger King.
Nope.
Okay.
Burger King.
No. I think I'm with you. I think it's Burger King, McDonald's, then Wendy's.
Yep, Burger King, Wendy's for the fries, and then Wendy's for everything else.
No.
Maybe not the chicken sandwich, because Burger King chicken sandwich is fucking
Burger King chicken sandwich and Wendy's chicken sandwich is fucking bomb, man.
And you know what? I want to say this. If you're someone who likes pickles...
Not the original chicken sandwich. We're talking about the hand-battered new big chicken breast. We're not talking about the piece of shit Burger King.
You're talking about the newest
lettuce and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
No.
We're not talking about the chicken patty.
That shit never needs to be fucking cooked.
You're talking about their version of a McChicken?
That's bullshit. Long torpedo shit. That's just garbage.
It's a long torpedo shit.
Long torpedoes.
Try to trick me. You think your shit's fancy because it's on a sub roll? Get the fuck out of your long ass chicken.
Let's really quick. I want to say one thing. I'm getting hungry, and two, none of those are sponsors, but they definitely can be. Any one of you, or all three of you. Just saying that you can sponsor any episode.
Now we're doing the sandwich wars. Fucking arguments.
Why not?
Man.
Which burger would you like to have with this movie? But you got to pay us for that. Just saying.
If it's out of those three restaurants, Whopper.
Oh my God. Yo, if we ever get sponsored by McDonald's, we're going to have a McDonald's wheel so that any movie that has McDonald's in it, like Coming to America or
damn.
Like Tokyo Drift or shit like that, we can boom so that when it's a big spot, it's in the movie and that's the reason it's there. Or
you hear that, McDonald's?
Hey.
Holler.
Hey.
I mean,
we pointed out in the movie, we're like, look at that McDonald's. And everybody picks up their burger or something.
I'll get some French fries and I'll get an apple pie and I'll get maybe the chicken and maybe the fish. Burgers, I'm not touching them.
Get like a chocolate shake if the machines are working, and dip your fries in them.
Well, no, I did recently have a strawberry shake from McDonald's, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But it wasn't great. It wasn't that great.
No, they're not. I liked them better back in the day. They're really thick.
And they actually had huge chunks of strawberry.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, by the way, what's your flavor? I automatically go to strawberry.
I'm the strawberry.
When it's because you only have chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, strawberry. Strawberry is one of my favorite ice creams, especially with the chunks in it.
Nobody does it anymore. I just had Breyers the other day, and I was mad because I had like these small little pieces that were like maybe an eighth to a quarter of an inch throughout the whole thing, and then two big chunks that were like maybe the size of like a marble. And I'm
I'm gonna throw this out here. I think one brand that might actually have the chunks is Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah,
Stewart's may have it. I don't know.
Maybe if you get the hand packed, maybe not the half gallons. If you go hand packs,
we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do the ice cream wheel too.
Like movies with ice cream in it. All right, let's
go. Whatever fucking ice cream.
Okay,
out there.
I don't know the brand. There's this one brand. The ice cream tastes like it's just a whole bunch of ice flakes. The texture, it's not creamy. It's like icy, and I hate it.
Is it? It's probably one of those really healthy ones.
No, it's a name brand. I just can't think who it is.
I don't know, but those Friendlies ones.
Maybe Turkey Hill.
It might be Turkey Hill or Bunny Hill or
Blue Bunny. Bunny Hill is good. I'm not gonna hate on Bunny Hill ice cream.
Blue Bunny. Yeah,
that's good. That's good ice cream.
You know what I miss?
I think it's Turkey Hill. I'm not a fan of Turkey Hill.
Friendlies had the fire milkshakes, and Friendlies, like if you go to Price Chopper, you can get like the Sunday things.
Yeah, the little Friendlies. When I used to go to Friendlies when we had one around here, I always used to get the Snicker fucking Sundae.
I don't remember what I got. I know I like in my older years I get a lot of as a matter of fact, 2020, February 2020, my wife and I went to Mystic, Connecticut, and we did grab I forgot where I was going with this. Never mind. What were we just talking about?
I don't know.
And we got to get back to this to finish this up.
Yeah, no, we got to finish.
We went to Friendlies, and she got a Sundae. I got a milkshake. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a Friendlies like right by the hotel. All right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Back to this movie. All right.
There's not really much to say about this movie. I feel like Heavyweights is a better movie. This movie's basically kids.
All right.
Trick their parents into believing this one guy that's pretends he's
different. You're saying all the good parts of the movie without them being good.
And that's basically it. They go to the camp. They have fun. A bunch of shit happens. They eventually get caught. Everybody ends up becoming like cool and friends and sticking together.
I like Christopher Lloyd's character.
They wanted the boyfriend that they wanted.
Thank you.
That's it. Besides Walter. Walter didn't get the chick he wanted. Remember, she told him to take his shorts off because she pretended she took her bathing suit off and he started smiling. And she walked off.
Oh, let's go real quick with that. For one, that girl is damaged. Not that girl. I'm talking about the girl who likes mud. He basically called her fat in her face. And she still liked him and they end up kissing.
Did he? Oh, is that when
he was like the day will come when you're like less chunky, basically saying like
you know what it is with that though? You know what it is with that? Really quick, what I do want to say in his defense, I'll say that in his defense.
He wasn't being an asshole.
I know he's not, but that's what it looked like. It's like he basically looked like he called her fat in her face.
It sounded like that. It almost felt like that. But it's just that kids will say any fucking thing. Like they're being honest. They're just like how they feel at the time. And they're not always saying it that like he liked that girl a lot. He wasn't saying it to be mean. I feel like it was more so of
he probably knew she was like, oh, hey, I'm a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? So he's like, one day you'll be.
What's the word I'm looking for? She didn't have a lot of self-esteem.
Self-esteem, exactly.
Neither did he. So he knew how she felt because he never had self-esteem for himself.
He was trying to be soft about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, no, he did the right thing. He was being cool about it. You know what I mean? He was just trying not to be an asshole about it. Where I just would have like, you're good. Someday you'll be skinny. You won't be fat no more if you want to. And then walk away. Like,
so the main line is like you're perfect how you are or something, Then you slip that away, you walk away, type shit. but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, man.
Because it's a kids movie, so I can't really say what I would say. So I'm just gonna skip that. I'm just gonna.
Then there's another part I can't think of. It stuck out. I don't know. I forgot what we were saying before I brought that up.
We were
Christopher
talking about
Lloyd's character.
Yeah, it's Christopher Lloyd's character. Sturdy was saying how there's not much to talk about, but I was like, everything you're talking about is the best parts of the movie.
No, it was every scene he's in. He was my favorite character in the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Because he's so funny and silly.
The different characters, like when he was dressing up for the thing, acting out each character. I thought that was good.
You know what I was thinking when I was watching? I was like, yo, he's a pretty good actor. Because
Absolutely. Every single scene, he played 4 or 5 different characters in this movie, if you think about it.
Yeah.
He played himself. He played the crazy guy when the guy came looking for him. He played the dude at the mall. He played how many camp counselors?
The military guy.
He played the military guy. He played the dad. He played you know what I mean? So the dude did his thing and he carried this, because if this would have been a movie just with the kids who got the plan to work and then the bum disappeared, this movie wouldn't have worked. But the fact that he kept reprising and coming back and being part of it because they kept getting into hijinks and he was just down the lake, that was great because it's like, all right, they're not truly alone, even though they're alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you had his like selfish and unselfish moments. Of course, you had. For the most part, I mean, like he's like all about him and money, and then he actually starts caring about these kids, and then it's like, okay, shit hit the fan. I got caught. We got caught. I'm gonna run, but which was predictable. You knew he was gonna be out in one way or another, and that's exactly what he did. Everybody finds out the truth, but everybody's like cool with it. I'm just like I don't know how I'd feel about that in real life, because I'm like, I would want to fuck this dude up, because it's like, okay, listen, yes, you did this summer camp thing, whatever, but. So you did this behind our back. The way I'm looking at it is you got all of our children and had them come in the woods with you, Pied Piper, and just like hanging out. Yes, you disappeared in the movie, but it's just weird to me. It's weird.
But it wasn't his plan, you know what I mean?
It wasn't his plan, but I'm saying as the parent, not what he really did. He was
wow, the parent sees it?
As a parent, I'm just like, what the fuck is this grown ass man want all these kids around here with him for?
That's what I was saying, man. It's Disney, man. Why? That's all. You do that today, you're going down. Yeah, you might not even touch them. They're going to arrest you.
He didn't want them around. That's why he got his own cabin down the fucking end.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want this man.
No. I agree. And I know that from watching the movie. But I'm saying, like, put yourself in the parents' shoes, though. You're just like, what the fuck? That's why I know black people are in this movie, because the black father would have whooped his ass.
Yeah, no matter what.
What are you talking about? That one kid was black.
Where was he at?
Oh, yeah, he was. He was the first one to ring the doorbell to blow up the spot.
Walter?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Walter. It was Walter.
Yeah, you just set up a spot where I could picture Chris saying it to you. Where's his dad? You know where his dad is. Nowhere. I could picture Chris saying that. Yeah, he said that before, I think, in a podcast.
Missed you. You
happy birthday again. We miss your little things, your little disses against Aaron.
Yeah, because me and you go back and forth, and it's fun. You know.
But anyway,
but it's not birthday.
I'm glad they didn't have like everybody's parent though. It would have put too much smashed in.
Oh yeah. Because they just all they really needed was the group shot, and then a couple of the main parents to kind of just blah blah blah.
Exactly.
And then another group shot and all that other fucking silly shit.
Because you expect all their parents at the end, but it's not. Like some of them, and the cop is not like rounding up the kids. The dude is swimming. Skinny, like basically they're just chilling. They're like, oh, I'm still camping. I'm still here. I'm in the lake.
Because didn't that happen after everybody's parents came and shit?
Yeah, they would have shut that shit down. They would have brought the kids to their home. They just know, okay, it's fine, guys. All right, you got the guy. Everybody's leaving, but you can stay.
My next
well, it's the middle of summer. It's rented out. It's paid for. They can't say nothing. They're not missing school. No need to get truancy officers involved. Their parents signed them, gave them permission.
I guess.
What can you do?
It was a weird ending, though, the skinny dipping part. I'm like, how are they going to do this shit?
But now the skinny dipping part, I do want to discuss really, really briefly. I will say this. At that age, that one girl that you had a huge crush on, so you thought she was the prettiest girl in the world, and you thought she was really butt-ass naked in that water, are you taking your shorts off?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He did the right call. He was brave. He did it. That's the right call. He did it.
But
I'm not hating on that.
No, I know you're not, but I get what you're saying. Like, it's weird that, it's almost weird that Disney did that, even though he probably had a pair of shorts.
Yes,
naked.
yeah. Like
But-
I said, like Chris is saying, like I couldn't find a rating for this, but it makes sense. Like if this is made for PG-13, oh, it's PG. There it is.
Okay, so there you go, parental guidance. So hey, mom and dad, why are they doing that? Because they like each other.
I think it should be more PG-13, though. Would you think? What's the line?
Well,
PG-13?
PG-13 is a lesser, isn't it? Isn't it PG-13 then PG and then R?
I thought PG-13 is after PG.
It's PG, or no, sorry, it's G, PG, then PG-13, then R.
Really?
PG-13.
No, isn't there a 17 one?
NC-17, but that's hardly ever used.
Yeah. But yeah. This one, I think they should have made PG-13 just because the make-out scenes and the skinny dipping.
It is. This is
and the alcohol, of course.
This is like when you're first getting into your teens and all because you have to think of it in the aspect of 1 being 13, 2 what you've seen, heard, and watched between movie, music, and film. I know it's all a lot of the same shit. 3, who you're hanging around. Like you have older siblings, you have older cousins that you follow around that you're cool with, and you have that one or two other cousins that will let you hang out and do or see shit that you definitely shouldn't see at that age. But it's just like cool. They let me in a little bit, and then you start understanding some of those jokes in these films and some of these aspects of why they act the way they do, and you know what I mean, like just crazy shit.
Also, I don't know. Maybe the ratings meant something different back then. Maybe they changed them, like they bumped them up a little bit. They're like, okay, no, but if we're doing this again, this is going to be PG-13. I don't know. I don't know the deep dive into it, but
I can see.
I'm just saying, there's certain things you're like, okay, for PG movie, I think it should have not just because of them scenes. It should be a PG-13.
Oh, this is PG.
This is PG.
Yeah. Holy shit. Well, you know what though, because you see kissing in movies,
but this is not normal kissing. This is straight up mouth open make out, like.
Still though, like
and the skinny dipping, man. That's basically like.
But that's
you don't see the nudity, but it's telling you it.
But that's like those scenes when it's usually a father or a boy going swimming and they get out of the water and their ass is hanging out, and they show that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
So, and they didn't even do that. So it's like that may be PG to PG-13, but they didn't really have anything that was too, from what I can recall, from what I can remember. Actually, yes, they did. They had some sexual jokes.
Maybe I'm just going to be like a strict father. Like, yo, you're not watching this shit.
Well, I'm trying to figure out because I'm like, yo, man, like I'm trying to think back to my days in school and interacting and shit. I mean, the pursuit was pretty much always there, but I'm trying to think like it's got to be 10 to 12. It's kind of like, all right, this is what's new in my life and exciting me, and then 12 to like 16, it's all the focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, 12 to fucking death. It's all.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm still going through it now.
Shit. I mean, it feels great.
But you know what I mean. It's like every second you're breathing, you're thinking, and you got nothing else to do. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
When you finally tug one off, you know how that goes. You're just like, oh, shit, what the fuck was that? Oh man,
you're like, it was magic.
You're in for a lifetime of forearm workouts.
Oh yeah, the Popeye arms.
Wow. But teenage.
I loved it. Like I said, I enjoy it. As far as
going back to Camp Nowhere, this movie I can say I would definitely like a lot more if
I watched it like
as a kid.
Back then. Yeah.
Because, and I'll even say, even as of now, I would watch it. I would like it more because this is one of those movies where I would have watched it probably at least 3 or 4 times. That's 1, and then 2, the nostalgia factor, which I said earlier, the nostalgia factor would carry it on to where I gave this movie a 6.5. I might give it a 7.5 or 8 if I've seen it as a kid. And even if in my mind I'm like, you know, this is like a 6. It was fun, but I'm going back to my childhood. Like, I really love this movie. Like as a kid, I watched this movie over and over and over. So that would have definitely helped it. I feel. As a matter, I can guarantee it. That would have definitely helped it. Because you have that nostalgia factor. Because that goes with me for a lot of movies that I've watched. The horror ones, like Friday the 13th, the nostalgia factor. It's not the best horror movie in the world, not by any means, but I love it. Like, I'll watch it over damn near any movie that I've seen before, let's say. And this has nothing to do with the podcast, just that I've seen it. I'm like, okay, let me just throw in Friday the 13th. Why not? I've seen it so many fucking times. I know it. I love it. I enjoy it. I laugh at it. I fucking, yeah. But back to, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you ever told anybody what your favorite movie is? Like, if you're on a desert island, the one movie you would keep with you to watch over and over and over again.
Oh, that's hard. I don't know.
One movie or franchise?
Okay, let's make it a franchise.
What genre?
Any genre?
You just get to pick one. Any genre, any movie that exists in film that you've seen that you need to keep with you if you ever don't know if you're going to
Friday
survive.
the 13th, because it's one of those films that I'm so comfortable with and I know so well, and it brings back so many beautiful memories of just staying up late and watching that on the weekend of Friday the 13th. It'll come on Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the USA Network. And yes, I know it cut out all the the beautiful shit, the titties and stuff that we love, and the good kills, but it was still so beautiful and nostalgic. And it's something that, like, if I can go to right now to go back to it, because I miss not only, of course, being a kid. No fucking, you have all the freedom in the world, no bills. You just got to go to school. You got summer off, and you got all this fun shit to do. But yeah, it was just so much, and it's like I've told people plenty of times, it's my favorite slasher by far. It's nowhere near the best horror movie I've ever seen in my life, but that would probably be the one. Do I have a favorite horror movie? No. Crazy. Yes, I know. I don't have a favorite movie in general. It's more of like a mood thing. There is some movies that I like a lot, like fucking Sinister. I gave it 10. Conjuring, I gave it 10. I love those movies. Are they my favorites? No. I'm a mood movie watcher. When it doesn't come to the podcast, like, well,
that's why we're not talking about just horror. We're talking about in general.
It's hard. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Honestly, it'd probably be one of those Pirates of the Caribbeans, man. I'd probably keep either 2 or 3.
So say the franchise of it then.
Yeah, but I would not be mad if I own, like, let's say I fucking swimming back because my ship fucking or my plane landed, and the only thing back with me was one of those movies. I would not be mad if it was either Dead Man's Chest or At World's End.
Okay.
Come on, you can pick something, James. Just throw something out there. You know what my other one was? Really, 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 really close. And I'll even say if it's non-horror. So my horror one was Friday the 13th. My non-horror, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, the originals?
The live action?
Oh.
Yeah. From the 90s?
You're not talking about this Michael Bay? Or is it Michael Bay?
Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed
Michael Bay
ones. They were really good to me. Like, I really enjoyed them, and I feel like the way that
I like the 90s better.
The way that the Turtles acted for the Michael Bay one, it fit the way they looked. Because when you first seen the way they looked, you were kind of mad before you heard them and seen their characters. But once you watch the movie, like, oh, this works. But yeah, the one from the 90s, that's my favorite, hands down. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Honestly, the first and the second ones, hands down.
Nice.
I don't know, man. No, I definitely don't know.
Pick a horror and then pick any other genre.
I really don't know. I'm thinking, like, part of me felt like if I was on an island, because I would be so depressed and everything, I would want like a comedy type, just to get a laugh, so you don't fucking go hang yourself in a tree.
See, I do.
I don't know. This is tough, man. I'm not good at that. Like, I don't have a favorite or something that sticks out.
Throw a movie out that you can throw on right now and always put you in a good mood. Then.
Okay.
That should make it a little bit easier, because that's basically the same. It's almost the same question, just worded different.
Deadpool's.
Okay. Which you do mention Deadpool a lot, but I think
I do like Deadpool.
I feel like you have a crush on Ryan Reynolds. I feel like that's the real thing.
Maybe.
Does your wife know about this?
No, it's our secret.
Whose? Yours and Ryan's? He doesn't know.
Ours now, because you guys know.
Well, if we ever bump into Ryan Reynolds, I'm gonna get his autograph. I'm gonna say my best friend James has a crush on you. Can you write like "I love you, James"?
I will take it. I'll laugh and I'll keep that shit. No lie. I'm like, thank you.
Hey man, just
not only would he do that, but that wedding picture by the bed with him and his wife, he'd move that. Ryan Reynolds picture right by his nightstand.
No, he has good movies. It's just Deadpool sticks out. I just like the character Deadpool, and he plays it perfect. So
Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, smiling, and James is just
like that mask you got me, the Jason mask. It's painted for Deadpool.
Can you show that?
Yeah, I was going to save it for the movie Deadpool.
Yeah, I got him. So someone in this group, someone in the Horror First 30 group, I forgot her name. I believe her name is Asia, but I could be wrong. She makes masks, and I know James is a huge.
Nice.
That's fucking dope.
So, like, if you did, like, you were going to a con or something, and you get his autograph, like, he was somewhere, I would have you bring this. And have
I definitely would. I'll do
that. He'll be confused as shit. Like, what the hell is this? This is not a Deadpool match. You're like, no, I know. You. We talk up a storm explaining the whole story.
Oh, you already know how I am, man.
But I would want him to sign that. That would be pretty cool.
I would
it'll be like one of a kind.
Do an 8x10 Deadpool thing, but it'd be a very inappropriate pose because I know how you are. You would find it fucking hilarious. And it'll probably be the one you would pick out.
Actually, if you watch Deadpool, he does some fucked up poses in it because he does that fourth wall shit. So like the credits and everything, you see him doing fucked up shit.
I believe it. I believe it.
You gotta watch it. I can't wait till it lands. I always say that you have. I think that's the only way I'm going to get you to watch it. It has to land on the wheel.
Max?
Deadpool's? I'm not sure.
Netflix, I think.
Netflix?
Maybe they're on Netflix or Max.
I think one of them is on Netflix.
I got both. I got the movies. I can let you borrow. Like, here you go, Aaron. Take it. Go watch it. I don't collect movies, but my wife, because she knew I was a big Deadpool fan, like I like the movies a lot. She actually bought me the movies.
That's awesome
for Christmas. So
I'm a movie. I love collecting. It says
I don't, man. It's too. It's my anxiety. I can't do it. It's too much pressure. Because if I started a collection on something, and I'm like, I need this, then you're like, you think you're finally almost caught up. Then they come up a whole new line. I'll be in panic mode, man. I'll be losing all my money will be gone. I can't do it.
I'm a collector when I can grab something, especially if I see it out in person and I have the cash for it. I'm like, I have to fucking get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, so Deadpool is on Hulu.
Oh, that's where I seen it. Okay, it is Hulu, yes.
Perfect. Deadpool 1 and 2, 2016 and 2018. Maybe I'll watch this Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not going to wait for it lands on the wheel?
Nah, I feel like I have to watch it before then.
Oh, okay, do it. Good.
And rewatch it again where I can like really sit down and focus and smoke.
It's one of those you don't get mad at watching over and over.
No.
Leave it. Just because some of the things that I've seen, which I know was nowhere near as amazing or as funny or as sarcastic, whatever you want to call it, psychotic, crazy, fucking violent, but the cartoons with Deadpool in it.
Oh, the Spider-Man episode?
Yes.
That shit was funny.
Pretty funny.
Because the fourth wall shit, like he'll pull out a missile launcher, and Spider-Man's like, "Where the hell did that come from?"
Yep, stuff like that.
He was like, "Don't worry about, don't ask," because it's like it's out of his ass.
Yeah,
that shit was funny. Like I like that episode.
Those type of episodes and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta watch those, I guess.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
Let's jump back into this and we can wrap up really quick. So, what were final ratings on Camp Nowhere and final ratings on Frozen? What do you guys?
I'm sticking to a 6 for Camp Nowhere, and definitely 8 for Frozen.
I'm gonna drop Camp Nowhere down from a 6.5 to a 6, and Frozen is going to be an 8.5 for me.
Oh,
because the more and I feel like I need to watch the sequel soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely watch them. Watch the Olaf movie that came out after this one. Then Frozen 2 came out, I believe.
So
I think the Olaf movie came first, right? Before Frozen 2?
I don't know.
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did.
So watch Olaf, which I could Google it, but
just do it.
Olaf,
it's not bad.
And then Frozen 2. Okay. I'll look into it. I really will.
Nice.
Why not? I don't know what the fuck happened. It's almost, you know what? It's almost like not to the extent of it. It's almost like Sex in the City. Like I want to know what the fuck happens next. But at the same time, it's like
this actually continues on because it explains where her parents were trying to go and shit.
So what about Sex in the City? Does that continue on? Does that explain, or is it like
you're asking the wrong person, man? I've never seen part 2.
I don't remember.
And Sex in the City can kiss my ass.
Yeah, I don't remember even.
I hate that fucking show.
Oh man. That would be a funny one to throw on that sitcom. Well, it's about an hour long.
No, they're too long, and they went too many seasons.
Which, by the way, people, we are doing a sitcom wheel. We're working on the background, and we're also doing a rice and beans wheel. But believe it or not, the Puerto Rican is one of the last people to give me movies for the wheel.
How many movies were we supposed to pick? 4.
Oh, is it 4 each for that?
4 each, yeah.
Everybody submitted theirs already?
No, I didn't. I thought guys see you guys talking about it really quick, but I never got the movies. Right? Did I get the movies?
I'll have to check. I'll check the email again, but I know.
Yes, I did because I did one just by the cover because it looks ridiculous. It was like a fucking looked like a wrestler, like a luchador or something.
I believe you and Ibrahim did. And then for mine,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just had my wife do it for me. I was like, just pick 4. And she picked 6, of course. She's like, you pick the 4 you want to pick.
Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You get
No,
nothing wrong with getting help.
I was like really excited for us. Like I was like, I know she's gonna enjoy it, and I have nothing.
Oh yeah, I put Pan's Labyrinth on there.
Yep, she was gonna pick that.
I'm mad at that.
There was another.
Mad at that? I didn't see that in forever. I know it's twisted. It's like I gotta watch it now. When I watch it, yeah, I have to watch it again because
we got to get that wheel together, guys. We got to get this.
All right, I'll get you. I'll get you the 3 or 4 movies by tomorrow.
4 movies, and then we got to get the sitcom wheel together because the sitcom wheel people, we're gonna be doing episodes that are pre-recorded and just dropping those periodically. We're not 100% when, but we're not 100% sure when. We're gonna have one wheel for it. We're each picking, I believe, 4 sitcoms, 3 or 4 sitcoms. I don't remember which it was. And whatever it picks, that sitcom is the one we're gonna review till the whole thing is over with.
There's a possibility I'm going to be missing some episodes, but I'll sure be on some of them.
It happens.
Yeah. But again,
just because of the time schedule.
I'll say we will try to pre-record it to where the majority of us.
Yeah, where all of us can make it.
Especially we got to go back to the office and shit.
Yeah.
So the weekends are going to be jammed.
I was going to say it's more than likely going to be a weekend thing, a Friday night or a week or Saturday.
Yeah.
Thing. But we'll figure it out, peeps. We'll figure it out. So be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout if you pay attention to Horror Wars 30, which you should be. 1, go watch Thursday's episode of The Omen because there's some dope giveaway. There's a really cool giveaway. It's a random giveaway, but it's still cool because it's free for you. But fuck, what was I saying? I always do these damn rants. What am I talking about? Go check out. We're doing a Blood Hook.
Yeah.
Yes, Blood Hook. Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this fucking point, but yeah, we really enjoy this shit.
Yeah.
We really enjoy. Oh, that's what I was saying. Horror Wars 30 is going to have more wheels as well. Kyle, we're working on a foreign wheel. Kyle's starting out with Canada and France, but we're going to add more foreign films to there. So I'm going to add.
Nice. I'm going to add some shit.
I was going to add The Ring. I'm going to add Ringu instead and put it on that wheel.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make.
I actually like that version better.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna have to make a wheel that spins the wheel for the OG wheel on Horror Wars 30, or the foreign wheel, or the Tubi wheel, which we were talking about, or there's another app called Film Rise Horror, and it's free on. I'm assuming it's free on Roku, but it is free on the Fire Stick.
They also have Film Rise Thriller, and they got a Film Rise random one that has horror in it.
Yeah, or you could just get like the Film Rise. There's like a bunch of Film Rise stuff in general.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a Film Rise horror movie app or wheel as well eventually. So Horror Wars 30 is going to have a bunch of wheels like fucking popcorn. Yeah. So we can just
I'm going to add a couple of Korean horror movies.
Nice. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun.
Korean horror is like making its name. You know, they're coming out with
Battle Royal. Did you guys see Battle Royal?
I never seen Battle Royal.
Can't say that I have.
It was similar to the Hunger Games, but Korean. So you can imagine how wild it was. I
already know a movie I'm going to put on it.
Would that be considered horror though, or would that be more like a really violent thriller, or a little of both? Because they were slicing, they were fucking killing. There was like kids, like young kids.
Train to Busan was a Korean horror.
That was fucking amazing.
There's just another one that was newer. I forgot the name of it.
Peninsula, that was the prequel to Train to Busan. I believe it was an animated. I could be wrong, or maybe it was a sequel and there was a prequel, some other name.
I'll find it. I'll put a couple Korean horror movies on here.
All right,
on that list.
I've
been drawn to them. At foreign shit, like foreign horror, it's like I automatically start seeing the Korean horror shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I guess we could just about wrap it up. Chris, you want to tell the people where they can find you? And you still, really quick, Chris, I'm calling you out. You still didn't send me like a thing with all your links on it that I can push up on the screen. Overlay for the screen.
The little logo thing?
Like your logo with like Facebook, Twitter, Twitch.
All right, yeah, I'll get that all to you.
But go ahead, though.
Hi.
No, they can find you. My fault.
I'm here in case you need to find me. I'm the worst damn gamer. You can catch me Friday nights and Saturday nights streaming on Twitch, playing video games. Sometimes I'm with Sturdy and a couple of his buddies as well, playing some horror games on Saturday night. Fridays, I'm usually doing Apex, Fortnite, something that I like, so I mix it up. Sometimes I play Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes I play Crazy Taxi. There's a bunch of different things. I just like shooting the shit, so come on down, watch me, and Let's have some fun.
And to dive in on that, we will be playing Friday the 13th at midnight Eastern time, maybe a little bit later, a few minutes later, we'll see. But midnight Eastern time, we're going to be playing Friday the 13th, so that's going to be fun. And you guys should probably tune in for that. As a matter of fact, you guys should tune in for that. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, tune in to Horror Research 30. And like I told you guys earlier, make sure you go check out the Omen episode for those of you who are watching or are going to be listening and watching in the future before Monday. I believe it is July 26th. So by Monday, midnight Tuesday, which would be July 27th, midnight, you could send in to the email, which again, it's you could see it if you watch on YouTube, you can hear it if you watch on if you get the YouTube or the Facebook link or the Twitch link, and you'll know. So go check out that episode on Horror Research 30 from this past Thursday when we reviewed The Omen from 76 and 06, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And you can check out the live shows Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. When? 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then Saturdays, like tonight, a Saturday. Happy birthday, Chris.
Hey, thanks, man.
You got the live show Saturday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. What time? 9 o'clock. Where? Eastern time. I got it. Yes. And then you go have that also listen to Stories from a Bar, where you can go get some good drinks, have some good conversations. You want to know where you can go over to get those at the Capital Region? You want to know how you can figure that out? Listen to Stories from a Bar. And you want to listen to some really deep depth movie reviews, go check out Deep Focus Cinema on Facebook and YouTube. You guys already know how Ibrahim is on here. He has friends on there that are just like that, different perspectives and all that, but like a really, really, really deep dive. And if you guys enjoy that, you're going to fucking love that. You're going to fucking love it. So go check that out as well, people. And really quick, let me just show you this one last time. Time for another episode of Popcorn and Pints. Tonight we are doing Camp Nowhere and Frozen. By the way, Jalen, Elsa is not a bitch. And I stand by that statement, Jalen. Elsa is not a bitch. She was very misunderstood. She was put in a very, very tough situation. And then she was put in a situation where she was forced to be a woman, an adult, but she was just learning a helping hand. DMX, rest in peace. Switch the lyrics up a little bit, but you know what I'm talking about, slipping. But no, seriously, though, she was like in a very tough position at that time because of her fucking parents to where she didn't know what to do. So she, just kind of broke down, and her emotions were really strong because of her power she had, and she had to leave to save herself and save her family, save the people she cared about. So she's really the hero in this, if you think about it. She ended up being the hero.
Yep.
Beautiful story. I'm going to give this movie a 9.
So let it go.
With that being said, though, people, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for popping by. And peace, peace, peace. Chris, happy fucking birthday, man.
Hey, thanks again, man.
Let's
other guy.
I'll give him the
Happy birthday, Chris.
Give him the first birthday. We got to do something nice.
Happy birthday.
I don't know him well enough.
Yes, you do, Chris.
All right, Chris. Fuck you later. Have a good one, buddy.